What's fucking good, y'all? I hope we're doing good today. We've got quite a bit to fucking talk about. And, yeah. Let's, fucking get this party started. Let's fucking get this shit going. Let's fucking, do some art, right? Fuck, I didn't even, like, open my Clip Studio Paint, actually, as soon as I, like, fucking started the stream. Actually, no, I did have it open. I did have my, Clip Studio, Paint open, but then I closed it. I closed it because I was like, job well done. Because all I did was, because I opened it, drew the thumbnail that I just, posted, on my socials. I was pretty proud of that, you know, that Eminem meme where I was like throwing the pen like that. Wah, wah. Grab a pencil, bitch. Buh. Fuck you and your AI shit. Fuck. Grab a pencil. Yeah, like that. See how I'm like moving my arms? Like, you know, if anybody were to like pull up to me and just be like, haha, you have to spend hours making the thing that you like, they would just be like this. They'd be like, you have to spend, thing, like, it's just AI slop, and then just be like, grab a pencil. Grab a pencil. The fuck you talking about? Yeah, so, you can definitely tell that we're definitely gonna be doing a little bit more of that, just grabbing a fucking pencil. And, you know, just me, like, having a bit of a fucking yap sesh, really. Just, like, because, you know, I'm trying to, like, get on my fucking shit about my Nuzlocke comic. I do want to still, work on the drawing that I was working on the other day, but I think I mainly want to work on my comic. I think that's, like, my number one fucking priority right now, because this shit's been going on for, like, too fucking long. For people who only, like, know me for, like, the more spicy variety of like stuff that I used to do. Before that, I actually was working on a Nuzlocke webcomic once upon a time, and I still fucking work on it. If I can actually find my own shit, like trying to find my own fucking files and I can't. It's like this shit doesn't want to get done. I'm just never gonna finish this fucking Nuzlocke because I just can't lock the fuck in. Can't even find my own fucking files. God, I thought they were in my recents. Let me try to look again. God damn it. Well, I guess, no art stream? No art, no, wait, is it my, where is it? Where are you, son of a bitch? Putain de merde, c'est parfait, fucking art files. Okay. Part 4? Where the fuck is... Am I fucking stupid? It should be here. Art. I can't be stupid. I know I have it. I like worked on like... I'm gonna be so... Oh, thank God. Okay, wait. Is this it? Oh. Oh. Oh, putain. I damn near thought I lost my fucking, like, progress on, like, the file that I was working on. That's why I was, like, kind of pretty much, like, how long has the stream been going on? It's barely been fucking 5 minutes, and I was already, like, about to just, like, lose my fucking mind just because I thought I lost my fucking art file. Yeah, that's pretty, fucking on brand of me to do that. To just fucking, you know... Once again, just start my stream all scuffed to shit, you know, fucking having a mental breakdown about whether I've misplaced my fucking goddamn comic page web file. You wanna know what? If you don't do a fucking webcomic, you don't fucking... You don't fucking get this shit, okay? I don't even want to fucking hear it from people that are just like, I don't understand what the big is, you reference the file. And it's just like, dude, when it takes like so fucking long to like fucking draw this shit. You don't understand. It takes so fucking long to draw comics, man. That's why I can't even keep up with this shit anymore. Getting too old for this shit. I mean, I'm still gonna keep drawing comics and art like for as long as I fucking live until I fucking die. But it's hard, man. That's why, like, you know, I don't even know what they're fucking feeding those motherfuckers back in fucking Japan when it comes to being mangakas, you know? Mangakas, manga. Who the fuck cares? Like, they're just words. You just fucking say words however you want. Anyways, I'm gonna, like, stop, like, fucking around too much and just, like, going on, like, a yap session, like, without, like, fucking doing anything. So, we're gonna fucking, get into the art zone. Ta-da! Here we go. 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 What? Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. How do I make this bigger? Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like, right here. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, and I should probably, like, nope. Kind of like in a corner a little bit. Nope. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Bah! Nobody puts baby in the corner. I could probably just, like, lower myself a little bit, though. Like, you know. Actually, maybe if I could just... You don't really need to see the layers. I mean... yeah. Yeah, because maybe if I, like, lower myself enough, like, you know... Still, so you could, like, still see the girls, because, you know... Last time when I was drawing on a, stream... I had to use a tablet to cover up my tits, like, you know, a tablet that, you know, a free asset that tablet that. But then I realized, you know, it was kind of, you know, a little bit stupid if you think about it, you know, like covering up my tits with a tablet while, you know, drawing tits, you know, in my drawing, you know. I don't know, some people get, like, really mad about, like, whether you have, like, really big tits on your model or not. You know, they'll just be like, I don't like that. I don't like that you chose to have big tits for your model just because I don't like looking at them. It makes me uncomfortable. You're a washed up 30-year-old prostitute. And I'm just kind of like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I covered them up and then I drew them. Want to make sure that I'm not. Yeah, sorry, I was just making sure that I wasn't accidentally closing my eyes with my hotkeys again. I'm gonna have to fix my hotkeys again. Honestly, I've just been struggling to, like, maintain, like, a fucking work-life balance and shit. But, like, recently, I actually fucked up at my job. Not in a bad way, though. I'm not in trouble. Like, I didn't get fired or anything. I just, like, forgot to, like, do my fucking, like, application process, like, correctly with the certification process for, like, a thing that I need that I don't want to talk, like, that I have to be vague about, so that I'm not talking too much about, like, what I do for work. But fucking you know, they were just like, oh, it's gonna, like, take 2 weeks for this shit to get approved. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm fucking out of work for 2 weeks and I'm already really poor, but whatever, man, you know. Mama ain't raised no bitch, so, you know, gotta, like, fucking survive off my savings some more, I guess. Fuck, you know. Let's see, yeah. Actually, if I just, yeah. Want to, like, make sure I've got my setup a little bit better here. Okay, now I see what I did here, like, where I could, like, fucking make this smaller. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, get my fucking canvas exactly the way that I like it. There we go. Yeah, okay. That's how I want my setup. One of these days, I will invest in a second monitor, but for now, I have to kind of make do with, like, the single monitor laptop lifestyle, because, like, fucking, does this even do anything if I fucking, no, okay, so I just keep pressing the wrong fucking hotkeys, goddamn, because it's, like, right next to, like, where one of the hotkeys that I use are for, like, when I draw. That's fucking tricky. Learning as I go along, though. But, you know, it's all good, man. We're gonna get this shit done, alright? Because this is my fucking comic. It's been going on for too fucking long. This fucking Nuzlocke has been going on for, like, God, like, I wanna say, like, it's been exactly, like, 15 years. Like, I'm fucking serious. It's been fucking 15 years since I've been working on this shit. I've, like, what am I doing again? Oh, I see, because I'll blank and then the equal sign keys. Oh, fuck. This is gonna fuck with, like, the way that I fucking draw. I actually have to go into fucking Warudo right now and, like, fix my fucking hotkeys for this shit. That's so fucking irritating. How did I not fucking see this coming? That's okay, though. I think this is actually, like, a quick fix. If I could, like, find exactly where I fucking put my nodes. This should not be fucking happening in a stream, but you wanna know what? Good thing I'm not, like, a fucking corpo or, like, a professional, because I could just fucking make all these mistakes right fucking now and it would be fine. You know? Not that there's, like, anything wrong with being corpo or anything like that. I have a lot of respect for people who do that, actually. Like, if I can find my expression key binding. Ah, here it is. Because because I don't know, how much do they let you fuck up when you go corpo? Like, because, like, it's not like I'm totally, like, fucking ignorant of, like, what goes on in the scene, but, like, I imagine there's still, like, a level of competency you have to, like, go into the shit, rather than just be, like, a completely fresh face, like, probably how they used to back in the old days. But I'm not, like, some sort of, like, fucking VTuber insider expert or whatever. What the fuck is my blank animation? Sorry. I don't mean to be, like, fucking yapping in front of my drawing while I'm, like... Ah, here we go. I found one of the nodes. Alright. Gonna change this to, Gonna change this to a fucking period. Yeah. Because I don't really need to blink right now. And I need the wink. Where the fuck is the wink? I really, really need to get more help one of these days. I am actually getting help, though. That's the good news. You know, again, like I said, I'm a lot more fortunate than the average person when it comes to, you know, getting, like, people in my corner to try to help me, like, you know, get this operation together, you know? Especially as a phantom thief, you know? You're only as good as your partners in crime, if you catch my drift. Because, you know, I have talked about having a partner in crime, but you can also, you know, have more than one partner in crime, you know? There's always so much crime to be had that, you know, it would be kind of unrealistic just to have one partner in crime. But, you know, don't let me tell you how to run a crime business or crime empire. Anyways, I think I finally fixed... There we go. I fixed my fucking hotkeys. Now, like, I don't fucking blink or wink anymore whenever I just zoom in and zoom out. That was, like, my big fucking problem. Sorry. Didn't mean to be fucking, like, just dicking around with, like, technical difficulties. Like, when I should have been doing that off stream, which I thought I did, but I wasn't good enough at it. But don't worry. I'm gonna get good. Gonna get good. Alright. Now... I need to, like, fucking lower the opacity of, like, the goddamn sketch here. I have, like, such a fucked way of drawing now. Especially because I haven't, like, touched this page in God knows how long. So, like, my art style just kind of, like, just shifts ever so slightly every time I, like, fucking step away from this fucking page. And then I'm like, what the fuck is even happening with my fucking art style? Anyways, don't worry. I hope I don't sound nearly as, like, piss and vinegar as, like, my tone is coming off. I'm actually having quite a good fucking day, to be honest. I'm having a good fucking morning. I'm fucking serious. Like, you know? Like, sure, I'm, like, out of, like, work right now because I, like, fucked up on the paperwork. But, like, I want to try to treat that as, like, a blessing in disguise. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just want to, like, fucking, roll with the punches, adapt to my situation, and, you know, just be like, okay, like, this is not fucking good. I really, you know, needed to, like, start, like, rebuilding, like, my savings and all that after the move. You know, normal fucking shit. You guys fucking get it. And now I'm like, all right, well, now that I've like started VTubing finally, I can just, you know, start like really pushing for like, you know, really getting things like put together, like having, you know, my public Discord server finally like put together and set up. Sorry, I was like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this goddamn hairline. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you guys can't fucking tell what's going on, but I can, because I'm just looking at my fucking art and I'm like, what the fuck is even all this? Like, what am I fucking doing? Like, God, this is why, like, you know, I think the hardest thing about art isn't even really just the drawing itself. It's like when you finally get good enough at drawing, you have to like keep up with like your skill set, or else like you will like go through like skill deterioration. It fucking sucks. It's like, you know, playing a fucking musical instrument. But anyways, I don't want to like try to like dwell on the negatives right now, because I feel like sometimes I might like give people the wrong impression about me, like that I'm a real fucking piss and vinegar type person. But I'm, you know, I think like I'm a blunt person, but like I'm not like a nihilistic person. I think that makes the most sense. I'm not into that nihilism bullshit, and I never will be. It might seem like I might have like a bit of like a like harsh worldview sometimes. Like I might feel kind of like I don't even really want to say that I'm trying to be like purposefully mean, because I've already kind of like established in like a previous stream or two that like I think I come off as like a mean person, or I act mean, but like I fucking I think I'm losing my fucking train of thought, but like I think I'm not nihilistic. Like I can definitely be mean, but I'm not nihilistic. I definitely don't think like, you know, like that everything is like fucking hopeless. And, you know, there used to be a time, and there are still times that I see, you know, people struggle. Not even really just like people that I know, but like even people I don't know. And like, you know, I'll straight up just be talking to strangers, like not even really online, but even in like in the street, just like hear them out, like try to like understand like, you know, like the world outside, and to try to like wonder like, it's not like so much that I'm like having trouble finding my place in the world or anything like that, because I'm kind of like grown now, like, and you know, you can make an argument that you're always gonna be finding your place in the world no matter how old you are, but like I'm grown enough to have an idea of like what I want to do with like, you know, the shit that I'm doing now, I guess, if that makes any sense. And I don't know if that comes with age, you know? You could be fucking like, you could be in your 20s and you could just be built different and just be like, I got it figured out, I know what I'm doing, you know, let's get this show on the fucking road. And that would be just as perfectly fucking valid. But for me, it took pretty much until like my 30s, to be honest, like where I feel like I kind of like am more grounded in like the things that like I know about myself and the things that I want to do. Now, old habits will die hard. I think like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking hide it. I think I'm a complete fucking crash out. Yeah, I'm a fucking crash out. I'm not like, you know, unaware of it, like, or anything. And, you know, not for like a lack of trying, you know, people just be like, you know, why don't you fucking change? And it's like, bro, like, I've been like this, for like, since, like,
so like before we got smartphones. Like, do you understand? Do you know how long ago that is? Like, I have been a crash out before we got fucking smartphones. That might be a little bit hard for like some of you people to even try to imagine, because a lot of you were like born into like a fucking world like with your earliest memory being like a fucking phone. I'm not like saying this to be like fucking rude or anything, or to be dismissive of like fucking Gen Z or something, because I don't actually give a shit about Gen Wars. And even if I did, I've actually kind of been on the record to say that I like Gen Z. I think Gen Z is fucking awesome, actually. I think it's weird that like we're shitting on them constantly. You know, the same way that people shit on millennials, actually. I don't understand that. Like, why the fuck are we like shitting on Gen Z the way that like people like used to shit on millennials? Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But I mean, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a fucking, you know, delinquent phantom thief with big fucking tits. Anyways, what was all that shit that I was like fucking like, you know, pulling out of my ass about like, oh, let me just be more on the positives. I mean, yeah, like honestly, like I'm really genuinely having a good morning. I think like maybe it's part of like my morning routine, just kind of have like a good bitch. Just like, I don't know if that has anything to do with my upbringing. Should I even elaborate? Because I feel like, you know, nowadays, like, you know, if you say certain things about certain groups of fucking people, even if you are the thing that you're talking about, like, just gonna get fucking, like, flagged. I don't know how. Are there, like, keywords on Twitch that can get me, like, flagged if I, like, say the wrong thing? I don't know if I really want to, like, try to chance it, to be honest, because I'm not even, like, fucking 30 minutes into the stream. Also, I'm, like, drawing this hair really badly. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm still trying to get better at, like, drawing while I'm streaming. I still think I draw, like, fucking dog shit when I stream. It's a fucking skill issue, dude. There's, like, art streamers out there that, like, do this for a fucking living. They can just, like, shit out, like, you know, Mona Lisas and bullshit. Meanwhile, I'm, like, drawing like an 8th grader. But, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care that I draw like an 8th grader. I draw because I love to. Also, I don't really think it's really that much of a fucking competition as to, like, who's, like, the best fucking artist, I guess. It's really about, like, do you love art? Do you love making things? Because if you love making things and you love art, it really doesn't matter, like, how good you are. You just... I mean, it does, like, I guess if, like... I don't really want to blow smoke up your ass, like, that much, you know? I don't want to just be like... oh, if you just love art, everything will be okay. Because clearly, like, there is always going to be a level of skill that you're going to have that is going to, like, bring people in. But, like... it's still more important to love making art, because when everything's been said and done and like the dust settles, and then like, you know, either the numbers don't do anything or they don't mean anything, and then once, and you know, I don't know when that time ever hits for like people. When it does, then, you know, eventually you kind of have to ask yourself, like, did you really like make the shit that you want to make? And then that's like, and the only person who will know the answer to that question is you. I cannot tell you what that answer is. Me, the answer is always yes. I'm always going to be satisfied with everything that I make with my art, because like I have like a finite amount of energy and like an amount of time to like do the things that I need to fucking do. Like, so I have to make sure that every time I work on art, it is always something that I know that I'm gonna look back on, that I'm gonna care about, that I'm gonna give a fuck about. Because even if I never see, like, you know, more than like 100 views on like whatever like my comic pages pull from my Nuzlocke, like, at least I know that, like, I didn't, like, fucking regret, like, doing any of this fucking shit. Like, you know, cause, like, fuck, like, because, again, I don't want to, I'm trying, like, I don't want to, like, sound like I'm just bitching the entire time, which is kind of, like, I think why I might have, like, had hesitations to, like, not even just fucking streaming, but even just doing content where I'm, like, not scripted, like, because all of, like, the other content that I've ever worked on has always been scripted, but here I'm not fucking scripted. And, like, when I'm not fucking scripted, I feel like I have the personality of, like, a fucking wet blanket. I'm gonna be real. Like, I think I just bitch about things too much. And, you know, I don't think that really makes for good listening. I want to do something to change that. I don't want people to just fucking tune in and just be like, oh, here we fucking go. And then just, like, stick around for a little bit and then just peace out because maybe they just, like, didn't feel like they liked hearing the background noise of, like, somebody in their mid-30s just, like, bitching about fuck all. You know what I mean? But hey, who knows? Maybe if anybody goes back to, like, look back on this fucking VOD and they're just thinking to themselves, yeah, I kind of like this shit. You know, there's something for everybody, man. What the fuck do I even know, man? I think with that being said, though, I'm gonna take a second to zoom out. You know, just really appreciate, like, every single, like, fucking, like, line and stroke that I put into, like, you know, my character's hair. His face is so fucked up. God, it makes me mad to look at him. Not because I don't like looking at my fucking character, but just because, God. And I know I sound stupid because there's gonna be, like, people who aren't artists who are looking at this and they're just gonna be like, I don't see the fucking problem. Like, it looks fine to me. But I see the fucking problem. And this is such a stupid idea. I can't fucking believe I thought to myself, like, oh, drawing streams, what a fucking calming activity. And then, like, no, it's anything but that. God, like, but, you know, that's okay. I'm gonna keep trying. Gonna keep, like, fucking seeing where the shit takes me. Gonna fucking keep this fucking shit going, man. I actually do kind of, like, want to retweet and repost, like, the meme. What the fucking... I don't know. Like, alright, give me a second. I want to, like, show you guys, like, the fucking thing that I did. Alright, if I could just get, like, a window capture of, like, the thing that I did. Add source, window capture. Yeah, right here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, like, this, right here, like, God, that, like, this shit right here, let me just put that behind me. Oops, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Alright, look. I was late to my own fucking stream because I spent, like, fucking, like, 20 minutes just putting this together. And I don't even give a fuck on if, like, all I do for, like, the next few hours is just, like, fucking work on my comic page to, like, all of, like, 1 or 2 people, because I would just be fucking happy that I even made this stupid ass fucking meme to begin with, because it's fucking based off of the Eminem meme. Like, wait, hold on, let me find it. Fucking Eminem, grab a fucking pencil. Yeah, is this one like this one? Grab a fucking pencil. Write better lyrics. Come up with new shit. Don't pull up to me if you ain't got something to say that means something with your full chest. I'ma make you think that you don't got big breasts. I would know, cause I got him right here where you can see him on my chest. I'm better than the rest. You ain't gonna get to be the best if you don't know how to take a test with a pencil, so grab a fucking pencil. Oh, that was such good freestyling. Oh my god, that was such good freestyling. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. That was such good freestyling. Fuck you if you didn't think that was good. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to hide. Okay, there we go. That was fun. Yeah, sometimes during my art stream, I'm just gonna like start like fucking busting like rhymes and shit. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have a chill stream. We're drawing my comic. It's gonna take so long, but I ain't gonna give up. I'm on that chronic. I like when you feel the way that I wanna get all up. Bionic. Supersonic speed. Trying to get the shit done. I've been on this shit since 2011. I've been the one doing gajinkas on a Nuzlocke journey. You ain't gonna be like my feelings. I know feels like it ain't going nowhere, but I swear I'm gonna make you care. Yeah. What kind of Pokemon are you? I think you like Pikachu when I think about me and you. That was so good. Oh, I love that. Fuck you if you didn't think that was good. Alright, well. Let me fucking fix this hairline again. I don't know where this fucking, like, big-ass fucking eyebrow, like, the trail of this, like, eyebrow is going, but I gotta, like, fix this shit over here. Yeah, I think there's something fucked going on with the head. Like, I don't know what the fuck was my thought process over here, dude. Like, something needs to fucking change. Like I feel like this comic is like a, it's like, you know, this comic is like, this comic feels like a friend that like just like went through rehab and you're just kind of like trying to like sort of like make sure that, you know, they're gonna be okay and that, you know, they're gonna be able to like, you know, go off in life on their own without like relapsing into like, you know, the hard drugs that they used to hit. I'm sorry, this like analogy is getting a little bit too fucking specific, but like, okay, I don't know, I was trying to do a bit about like rehab in like webcomics because I was trying to like, you know, express my feelings about like how it feels to do a fucking webcomic nowadays in like the year fucking 2026. But I mean, now I'm like, maybe this joke is a little bit too fucking dark. I don't know. I have my fucking limits. As much as I like, say a lot of fucking bullshit, like, you know, I know like when a joke can become a little bit too fucking tasteless, okay? It's like you know, that was one of the first things that I said actually in my fucking 24-hour pre-debut stream. I was fucking saying, you know, certain things where I was like, hey man, I might like say fucked up shit, but I do have like my fucking limits. Because I think it's important to have limits, no matter what. You could be like whatever kind of fucking person you want to be, but you gotta like have like, you gotta like stand for something, you know? Like, I don't even care what the fuck it is anymore, like these days, that like you want to stand up for, as long as it's not like, I don't know, like some conspiracy theory bullshit or some whatever. But you just gotta like stand for something. Stand for like fucking anything, dude. Like, that's what I can't like fucking stand these days with fucking people, you know? Like, I don't even care what the fuck your opinion is about like fucking anything these days, but you gotta like stand for something, because you get these like fucking like fence sitters, right? I don't want to like, again, I'm not here to name names. I wasn't even thinking about anybody in particular when I like even said fence sitter. But I see that word getting like thrown around a lot, and I don't actually think people really know like what that word means, because they kind of like use that word to like just describe anybody that just has a take that like they don't like, that like, you know, somebody basically like they use that to describe somebody like who doesn't have like an opinion about a thing that they care about, right? And then they're like, oh, they're such a fence sitter because they didn't say anything about the thing that like I cared about. And it's just like they could just like not fucking have an opinion because they just not fucking plugged in on like every little fucking thing that's happening, especially with like so much fucking information that's like fucking happening all the time. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you know or even like what you are about, but you have to stand for something these days. Like, you know, shit's really fucked up these days. Like, even though I say I'm doing fine, I know shit can still be fucked up for people. And I don't want to like just, again, blow smoke up people's fucking asses and, you know, fucking try to like make, you know, pretend like everything's like fucking okay and that, you know, shit will just work itself out. Because yes, like shit will fucking work itself out, but it's gonna fucking take work. You know what I mean? It's always gonna take work. It's always gonna take work for the things to like fucking work out. And that's the shit that sucks. Because, you know, again, I'm pretty fortunate in my fucking situation because I have people fucking helping me. I really don't know what the fuck I would be doing if I didn't have, like, again, people in my corner. I feel like I've said that like at least 3, 4, 5 times maybe. But like I'll say it like 5 million fucking more times if I fucking have to. Because I truly believe in what I'm saying. Like, even though I'm not like used to like getting up in front of like fucking people and like talking like this, like I'm getting out of my fucking comfort zone because I know something has to fucking change. You know, nothing is gonna change if I just fucking get comfortable and don't like try to like do things or like keep making things. Because, you know, I think, you know, people fantasize about having like some sort of like big fucking revolution that's just gonna like unfuck everything. But that's not how the fucking real world works. The real world isn't gonna like, you know, happen like a fucking movie where everybody just like storms the fucking White House. The real world, you know, real change is going to be built on quiet moves. You know, silent solidarity, I suppose. You know, the shit that people don't talk about. Anyways, I feel like I should probably get off my fucking soapbox about this shit. Nobody wants to really be lectured most of the time, I think. I think people want to just chill the fuck out. But, you know, as much as, like, you know, I've, like, gone on about being like, oh, these streams, no drama. I'm just gonna have chill streams. But I think what I meant by that is, like, I'm not gonna, like, fucking target people. I think that's, like, I think, I didn't, like, have good word choice before because, like, I didn't want to come off as, like, I was necessarily, like, the unconfrontational type, but I'm definitely, like, not gonna get into, like, fucking, like, pissing matches, like, you know, necessarily, like, fucking drama with, like, fucking, I don't know, like, I guess other content creators. I don't even think I'm on anybody's radar, to be honest, to even, like, warrant that anymore. Even if I was, I mean, they really want to, like, a repeat of what happened last time? Probably not. And if you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Oh, I know what I could have done. I could have just, like, no, fuck me. God damn it. I can't fucking draw. It's driving me fucking insane because I'm so fucking bad at drawing because I haven't kept up with my shit. Fuck me, dude. Something has to change. I can't keep, like, going on like this where I just, like, fucking open up, like, a canvas and then I just fumble around drawing the same fucking line over and over again because I'm so fucking bad at art. Trust me, like, every single artist's... If every single artist's... Like, no, I'm not doing another... No, I'm not doing another 24-hour stream. But that's funny as hell that, like, you thought that I was doing another 24-hour stream. Because I guess, like, people just think I'm so fucking insane now that, you know, they just... You guys just half expect me to just do it again. You guys are just, like, expecting it from me. Just be like... God damn it, is this bitch doing another fucking 24-hour stream? God, no. Fuck that. No. Jesus. God, I almost want to throw up just thinking about it. No, I don't want to do another fucking 24-hour stream, because if I do, then I have no guarantee that I'm gonna actually fucking sleep. I was googling that last night. I was like fucking googling like what happens to your like fucking body after you've been awake for like 23 and a half hours, because I was like, did I like fucking cause like fucking like physical and like permanent physical and mental damage to myself by accident? Because I mean, I don't know, dude, like I've put my body through like a lot of fucking things, so I mean, I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you wanna know what? It's my title. You're right. My fucking title. Thank you for like letting... Okay. I forgot to change my title. That was like the one thing I didn't fucking do. My bad. No, you're right. You're right, but... Okay. You're right, dude. I don't know how to pronounce your name, by the way. In chat. It's kind of like... Can I call you... Zixes? I can't. I'm sorry. I can't say your name. Okay. Drawing stream... Yappin', working on my Nuzlocke comic, and art, done and done. Okay. Zits. It is kind of like yeah, no, I didn't stay up for 36 hours, by the way. I stayed up for exactly 24 hours and 4 minutes. No, yeah, don't worry, bro. Did not fucking I was aiming for 36 hours because I'm stupid and I thought that I could just be built different and just be on the same level as Coroni, but I am yeah, that was not happening. But I would like to elaborate on the Googling that I did on what happens to your fucking body when you fucking like stay up for 24 hours. Like, well, I stayed up for 23 and a half hours, but then I like Googled, is staying up for 23 and a half hours like the same as like staying up for 24 hours, and like Google said yes. So I mean, hey man, you can literally Google it. Google said so. So, like, you know, and you know, and it wasn't just, like, Google AI either. Like, it was also, like, fucking, like, articles that were, like, citing shit like, yeah, if you, stay awake for 23 and a half hours, your body will experience the same sensation as, what you would be experiencing if you, like, had, like, a 0.10, like, BAC, which is, like, super illegal drunk, because like you have to be like 0.08 BAC to be considered legally intoxicated to drive. Like so then Google like went like the extra mile and like, no, okay, now this is the part that's actually Google AI, I guess, but like, you know, I mean, you can't really do much about like fucking Google AI, I guess, but I mean, you can, but fucking whatever. Like the part that was hella funny is that they were like calculating how many drinks it would like take, because then I like was like, okay, like I'm putting in like my weight and my height, like how long would it take for like somebody to reach like 0.10 BAC for somebody my height and weight. And then it started like saying like you would have to be taking like 4 to 5 shots in a single hour to reach like that like level of intoxication to like match like the fucking exhaustion or the sensation that you would be experiencing from being sleep deprived for 23 and a half hours. And bro, like, because that makes sense. Like, that explains a lot, like considering like how much alcohol I've consumed in the past. But before I keep going, I want to see what you said over here. Yeah, plus when you get to our age, it's harder on our bodies. I legit haven't did a 24 hours since Terraria came out, and that was 15 years. Yeah, see? Yeah, okay, so if we're like close to the same age, because like I'm getting a feeling that, you know, I would ideally like, you know, the types of people that would like, you know, tune into my streams to be like people that are kind of like closer to my age group. Like, you know, I am 30 or 40 years old. I do not have time for this shit. Ah! You know, like that. Like, fucking, which one's my, oh, that's my blink. It's my happy face. Ah, here's my happy face. Yeah, no, dude, like, I can't fucking, like, drink the way that I used to in my, like, fucking 20s, but, I mean, I don't know, I probably could, but, okay, like, I can drink the way that I used to in my 20s, but, like, I can handle my drink, but my body isn't, like, my body isn't gonna act the same way that it used to, like, 10 years ago. Like, I'll be upfront about that, but, like, I think I can still take my drink. And, you know, if I could stay awake for, like, 23 and a half hours, I guess, you know, who's to tell me I'm wrong, I guess? No, really, like, I'm not, like, trying to be, like, a smartass. Like, who the fuck is gonna, like, step up to me and, like, fucking tell me, like, that I'm, like, wrong about, like, you know, what my fucking observation, because I'm gonna test this out one day, you know, because it gave me, like, a whole new fucking streaming idea when I was, like, Googling that shit. And my partner in crime had to be like, oh no. And I'm just like, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. You know I can hold my fucking drink. So, fucking, I wanna try to, like, I'm not gonna do, like, a fucking 24-hour stream, obviously, again, because fuck that shit. I'm sorry. Like, alright, look, if I have to do it, like, not, like, fucking anytime soon. Like, it really has to be something fucking special, you know? Like, I'd have to be actually doing, like, a real fucking debut. Like, not like a pre-debut. Like, where I just fuck everything up. Like, I have to do, like, a real big bitch debut where I even think about doing this shit again. Even though that's a big fucking if. I don't even know if I'm gonna have it in me. The fuck? You know, it's like Maury says in her music. It's like that one lyric in Rainbow Compass. It's just like, this moment is only your entire life. Da 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 da. Yeah. Excuse me for being such a little fangirl, I guess. Or what have you. Like, some people might find that, fucking, I don't know, cringe. But, you know, people like me, like, feel, you know, I wouldn't say, like, I don't want to, like, say, like, fucking, it's not like I'm having, like, some sort of, like, delusional parasocial relationship where I feel like I am, like, fucking, like, white knighting her or something like that. Like, it's more like fucking, you know, Maury's got me through tough shit. It's really not complicated, you know? Like, I, like, don't really want to get into my whole fucking life story just yet, but, you know, I fuck with Maury, and, you know, I think I deserve to have at least a little fucking whimsy in my life. Just a little bit, you know? I don't get a lot of fucking whimsy in my life, in case you haven't fucking noticed in my streams. So, you know, let me have this. Also, let me see what you said. Maybe when you can get subs, you can do it. Yeah, see, I think that makes the most sense. You're right, man. Like, Zix. Z. Because I'm gonna call you Zix. Because my, like, other, like, my other rapper alter ego is Curly Top Z, and I'm gonna get myself confused. Like, if I call you Z, then I'm gonna, like, think I'm talking about myself. So I'm gonna call you Zix. That's cool. I like saying it too. Zix. I'll try to say it like Zix. Like, so it's not like I'm just, like, hamming it up every time. Where I'm like, Zix. Zix. It's gonna be the name of the next Pokemon game. It's gonna be like Pokemon Zix. And, Yix. Yeah, it's like, those are gonna be the remakes for, X and Y. Yeah. They're gonna put, like, Z's in front of the X and the Y, and those are gonna be the remakes. Yeah, what is your name? Let me try to actually read your name, like as if I'm actually putting effort into, like, saying your name. Zax. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I swear to God, I'm not fucking up your name on purpose. I can't even read regular fucking names. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, honestly, I think I'm just gonna fucking call it a day with the fucking hair because I know I'm gonna be like here all fucking day. Oh my god! Oh, it's so ugly! I'm not like actually fucking exaggerating. I'm like actually gonna cry because okay, so okay, when you like flip the fucking canvas like one way or the other and it looks so fucking bad, the other. Why is my art so fucking bad? This Nuzlocke has been going on for 15 years. I'm okay. Don't worry, guys. You didn't see anything. It's fine. It's totally fine. You didn't see anything. Nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You didn't see shit. I didn't fucking just break down over how fucking ugly my art is. No, my art's not fucking ugly. I just need to like, you know, have more confidence and like, you know, my fucking drawing. Just because I haven't really like been working on my shit. Don't worry. That's a temporary problem. I'm gonna do more streams. I'm gonna work on more art. It's gonna be fine. I feel like sometimes people don't get my fucking sense of humor. I think people think I'm being too serious. Like they're being like, people really think like I'm being fucking for real. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed my art. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, now. Okay. I think if I just fucking fix the fucking face shape actually a little bit, then like I can fucking. Yeah. Okay, if I just like fucking like, yeah, okay, this is such a fucking easy fix. I just need to like fucking fix like the shape of the fucking face. I crashed out like for no reason, as usual. Like if I just like fucking like just fix my fucking shit, it's gonna be fine. Okay, wait. I'm so in this. I'm so fucking in this. I'm so fucking in this. Oh my god. I just need to. I cannot fuck this. I cannot fuck this. Sorry. I'm trying. It's so hard to be fucking normal when you're drawing because like this is really what it's like. Like you're just fucking suffering, trying to like make anything look good. And then sometimes you just suck, and then there's nothing you can do about it. And I know this makes no fucking sense to anybody who doesn't draw except people who do. So I actually look fucking insane to people who like don't fucking draw. I mean, look, I am fucking insane. I'm not gonna like fucking pretend that I'm not, okay? But like, I'm actually kind of having like, I was a little bit valid like in some of like the choices that I was making in my fucking line art. Especially if there's like somebody who's like a better artist than me, who's like looking at like my fucking dog shit art, who are just like, bro, you could just be fucking doing it this way. And I just like, I'm sorry, dude. I just fucking suck. I can't like, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get better. Okay, I'm gonna get good. I'm gonna get good. Oh, what happened to Twitch? Did Twitch do something? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure, like, Twitch is not, like, fucking up too bad on you. Well, I'm actually just gonna, go back to, one of my windows over here and actually just, kind of let people know what's going on. I'm gonna tweet that I am streaming. Okay. Okay, click. I am an hour in and I am almost done with a panel. Lord have mercy. I just want to like, I don't know why, like, I sound like I'm fucking I'm like yelling in like my fucking posts, but meanwhile, like, I'm like the fucking like Caroline, like the Caroline meme, where with like the dead that's just kind of like got like this dead fish eye, fucking typing away at his like shitbox computer. That's like me when I like type like my posts with all caps sometimes. Let's fucking, yeah, boy. I also realized that, like, you know, not everybody is always like around in the mornings to, you know, catch my streams. I think like prime time is probably like fucking like the afternoon, or like the evening, to stream. But I don't know. I've kind of become more of a morning person recently, so I kind of like doing my things like early in the day, really. That way I can have like time to do like everything else throughout the day. Yeah. But you know, I don't know. I'm gonna keep like giving this like time slot a chance, and you know, I do plan to have like Fridays be more of like a late night thing, because that way if I don't have to go to work, like I can just you know, stay up. There we go. Okay, I feel like I'm a little bit more calm now that I kind of have like some sort of idea of like what's happening with like the art here. No, fuck no, I gotta fix chin all over again. Oh, you know I'm so focused when I'm like quiet and I'm like in my zone and I'm like what's my face? Like I'm like what's my face like? No, not like that. My face is like that. I'm gonna be like so serious. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm so locked in. I'm so locked into my drawing. So locked the fuck in, because I'm like, I have to finish my drawing, because then if I finish my drawing, then I can pay my art assistant, and then if I pay my art assistant, then I'm gonna get my page colored, and then my art assistant will have money, and then they'll be able to live, because like right now they're out of a job, so it's my responsibility to make sure that I am on top of my shit, that I am on top of things. I must be on top of my shit. I think maybe like the whole angel thing was probably like not panning out for me for like my fucking VTuber theme. I only just picked this because I actually just, you know, it's one of my hyperfixations actually, like angels in like religious theology or what have you. I really just mainly wanted to be a delinquent phantom thief, but you know, hey, I'm a delinquent phantom thief that like was a bee in a previous life, and I just happen to have an angel motif because I'm Angel Curly Top, and that's my name. Yeah, it might seem like a little bit eclectic, like, you know, there's probably like too many things going on with like my theme. You know, some people try to like stick to like a few things just to keep it simple, really. And again, that's actually smart. There's nothing wrong with that. I swear I'm not like just like being like fucking like ironic or like yes, I do have a pretty fucking dry delivery with a lot of the things that I say, and I feel like it's pretty obvious when I'm like being sarcastic on purpose, but I'm not like I'm not I try to be very clear when I feel like I'm trying to like throw shade at somebody. Like, I'm really like not trying to go for like little fucking sneak attacks with like the things that I fucking say. And even when I'm being like, and by the way, every time I say the vague post king, I'm not even like maliciously making fun of Maury when I say it. Like, I actually think it's one of my favorite things that she's fucking said. Like, if I'm being completely fucking honest with you, that's why I say it. Like, if I start like fucking like repeating things like, I don't want to be the vague post king, but like I swear it's like always like in a funny way. Like, I wouldn't slander my fucking goat like that. Like, it's like, oh no, I'm gonna fucking talk about this. I just remembered, like, okay, you wanna know what? I need to bring it back because I've been spending most of my stream, like, fucking, like, bitching about fuck all, but, okay, please don't fucking get mad at me. Please don't fucking get mad at me. But it is really funny, and I am gonna say and I am gonna name names, but I'm not starting shit. I promise I'm not starting shit, okay? But, like, one time, okay, because I watched like an inhuman amount of like YouTube slop and like clickbait too, like just like the worst fucking YouTube videos that you could like fucking find, just because like it's my fucking guilty pleasure, okay? Like I don't have like a fucking excuse or anything. I'm not even gonna go into detail like exactly like, and I like watch content of like all ages, right? Like, you know, it doesn't matter if I'm like watching like an old motherfucker or like fucking like Gen Z or Gen Alpha, like talking about like some fucking topic, because I like listening to people, okay? Like, I love hearing what like people have to say. I like, you know, to talk to people on the street. Like, quite sociable actually, surprisingly. You wouldn't think I'd be, because I fucking act like I got like a stick up my ass like every time I seem to fucking hit record and stream. But alright, like one time I was like watching like this video of like this this like brown girl. I don't like know what her race is because like I just could not fucking tell, but like she was like a high school graduate, and I only know that because, you know, she was just like, just walked for my graduation, and she looked really young, so I was like, okay, she's not like old enough to be like going to college just yet. And you know, and she was like talking about like how the anime man was like talking about how like there wasn't like enough like female protagonists or whatever, right? And by the way, I want you guys to know that I'm actually like not here to like give an opinion or anything on like what was said or who said what or like who is correct, like, because that doesn't actually matter based on like the thing that I'm gonna say, because basically like she like the anime man did this thing where like when he like listed off like all of like the female anime protagonists, you know, to people who like fucking like don't know about them. Like, he did this thing with his glasses where he like held his glasses and he's like, damn, I guess there aren't enough female protagonists. And then he does one of these like where he puts his like he raises his arm like this, and then he like, if you see my arm, like puts it like slowly like back onto like his eyes, and like oh my god. And then like I have like some friends that like when I told them that shit, they were just like, oh, fuck off. Like, it's just like such a fucking like nerd fuckboy move. I don't even fucking hate it. Like, that's the worst part. Like, but you got like cooked by like this fucking brown girl, and I felt like I've seen enough. Like, I'm sorry. Like, okay, look, Joey, let's say for the sake of argument that you are like fucking correct, right? That like that you are factually correct, and that we have all the female anime protagonists that we fucking need. I'm actually on your side about this. You know, when I was like talking about this with my partner in crime, I was like saying, no, like, you know, the anime man does have a point. Like, if you just know where to look, you can find all the female protagonists. But it's the fucking thing that you did with the glasses, dude. When you did one of these, like when you fucking like, okay, I can't like do the. I'm gonna try to do like the slow motion. Hold on, I'm gonna try to. You did one of these where you went. Yeah, damn. I guess we do need. Fuck. I don't have good enough tracking for this. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Damn. I guess we do. Damn. I guess we do need more female anime female protagonists. Damn. Fuck it. I'm not funny anymore. No, I am. Like, at this point, I'm amusing myself. But I'm gonna like stop fucking around because I do have to. I really need to like be like drawing my Nuzlocke. Anyways, it doesn't really matter what I say, right? It doesn't really matter what I think, because, you know, I just thought that shit was very fucking funny. And I actually do like the anime man. I think he's very insightful about the things that he has to say about the state of affairs, about what, like, goes on in Japan. As a hafu, actually. I'm not, like, joking around when I say that. I mean, you know, I think, you know what, if I have any, I wouldn't count what I said as, like, fucking drama, because I just, like, it's just fucking hilarious. Like, bro got cooked by a high schooler. Like, you know what, like, I might get cooked by a high schooler one of these days. You know, look at my fucking shit. You're gonna be like, the fuck is this, like, washed up 30-year-old prostitute doing with, like, her big fucking 3D titties drawing a fucking Nuzlocke? Yeah, drama is the spice of life. I love that drama that I'm not a part of. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah. Fucking, let me try to do, like, a clapping motion. Yeah, that's right. Let's hear it for, like, not, like, being involved in drama that we like to watch and not discuss, like, in greater detail to protect ourselves, so that we do not catch shit from other people who don't fuck with the things that we said. Yeah. I think that is a big gamer move, as the kids say. I think I made my shit worse somehow. Actually, fuck, did I fucking... No. What am I fucking doing with my fucking drawing? Just fucking... This does not make for, like, a fucking relaxing stream. Like, I fucking, like... It's just me fucking yelling about how much, like, I can't draw things. But, like, again, I think, like... I don't even know how, like, people fucking do it, like, when they're, like, doing, like, art streams, and they're just, like, not, like, bitching about, like, how much the thing that they're drawing fucking sucks, like, 24/7. I'm just, like, I'm doing it wrong. I'm just fucking doing it wrong. I mean, there's no right way to do it, I guess, but, like, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit, yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, no, I think this is, like, as good as it's gonna fucking get. God damn it. Ugh. No, I'm not satisfied. I'm gonna be here for so fucking long at this rate. Okay, wait. There you go. Okay. This makes more sense to me. Okay, I know it looks like it looks like nothing changed, but I swear, like, something fucking clicked in my brain, and I was like, no, this is how it has to fucking, this is how it has to fucking go. This is how it has to be. You know, this would probably be a lot easier if I actually had, like, my references in front of me, to be honest, but fuck it. I'm raw dogging it. Raw dogging, like, my characters without looking at a fucking reference, because I'm done with this shit. I don't even want to look at the references of my fucking characters, because I've seen their asses so many fucking times. Yeah, that's another thing, like, you know, people don't, like, fucking think about, like, when you're, like, not, like, a comic artist. And I mean, like, a comic artist specifically, not like a fucking illustrator. You know, having to draw your fucking characters, like, 5 million fucking times over and over again. You really gotta, like, be committed to your design for a character when you gotta, like, fucking draw their asses, like, 5 million fucking times. Okay. Okay. Okay, something that's not right here. Yeah, okay. a little bit better. Oh, my Discord? Yeah, so, basically what happened is, I am trying to, like, sort of change up the rules, kind of, like, rehaul everything, because, like, I have a public Discord now, actually. I still want to, like, try to get, like, the bots and, like, the verification, process things, like, to work. So, I tried to get that done before, I started my, drawing stream. But, I couldn't, like, fucking figure out, like, all the bots and shit properly in time, until I started my art stream. But, honestly, like, maybe when I, like, take a break later on, I might, like, just try to figure out, like, in between. Oh, is everything fucking locked down in the... Alright, that would explain it. I think it's because I'm still kind of, like, trying to, like, work on the perms. And actually, I'm gonna, like, talk to, like, my mods right now about that to see if, like, maybe we might be able to get anything figured out. Yeah, like... Yeah, alright. My bad. But, you know, it is what it is. At least... I wonder if, like, maybe I just didn't, like, put the rules in the right place or something. Oh, you know what? Maybe you might be a free member. Is that what that might be? I just, like, thought about it. It could be that either you're, like, a... Yeah, you know what? You must be, like, a free member. I think paid members can, like, get in. But if you're a free member, you have to go through a verification process, and I think I'm still working on, like, how the verification process, like, works. That's my bad. Sorry, I think, like, it took me, like, a fucking second to, like, realize what that could have been. Yeah. Alright, well anyways, can't really get too, like, can't really just get too distracted from my drawing, because this bitch, like, been here for too long. Actually, gonna zoom out for a second, gonna check something here. Okay, so I want to make sure this is, like, actually in a different layer. Yeah. Alright, now that I've moved around some of my layers and, you know, got, like, a few questions answered, just make sure that, you know, yeah, I want to make sure that you're, like, taken care of, because, like, I know who you are in my chat, like, you know, I want to make sure that even though you're a free member, that you can still be able to get into my public, Discord server. And for people that are actually just coming in right now, what's good, I'm working on my Nuzlocke comic, and, I am, also trying to get like my public Discord set up. I'm still working on it. You know, I tried to get that done before the drawing stream happened, but you know, don't worry. I want to try to have that like, you know, up and going at least by the end of the day, or definitely by like the end of the week for sure, because like it really should have been done sooner, but I've skill issue. I don't even have like an excuse. I'm not gonna like fucking hold you like but you know, whatever, like at least like, you know, we're here, right? And you know, I actually like started to sort of like get like a pretty good idea of like how I actually want to start like mapping out like my stream schedule actually, because like, you know, even though maybe I haven't always like made like the biggest splash in terms of like numbers, I want to say that I've at least been like doing content creation for like a decently long time. Like, you know, I mean, you know, again, it's not like, now it's not like as if I'm like, you know, in the same playing field as like one of the greats or anything like that, but you know, I do have something to show for like the some fucking like 20 years that I've been on the internet, I think. You know, I have a Nuzlocke comic that I've been working on for a long time that's like almost done, that you can see right here, that I'm working on right now. And what else? You know, I also, you know, was a successful NSFW VA. Again, not like one of the greats or anything like that, but you know, I don't really think having over 40,000 followers on Twitter was really anything to sneeze at the time, like back when that shit could actually like pay itself, like during COVID times. And then I sold that shit for grocery money because I was poor and I hated what Elon was doing with Grok and AI, you know, just making fucking what, like, I'm not allowed to say it on Twitch, but we all know what it is. Fucking like, and you know, some people might say, oh, that's irresponsible, like you shouldn't have done that, you just basically threw away your engagement. But like, you know, I felt like I had like faith in my skills to like, you know, get myself back into a place that I would be satisfied with like where my content is going, regardless of whether the numbers like turn a profit or not. Because, you know, at the end of the day, like, as much as like, you know, it would be nice to make this shit like turn into money, I guess, like, you know, not even just like in like a fucking wishy-washy kind of way, like, you know, like as if I have the luxury to have this fucking hobby or anything like that, but it's because like I need to try, you see what I mean? Like, you know, I have to try. Like, but then if it doesn't work, I can't like let it destroy me. Like, I can't like just fucking quit. Like, I have to like, you know, be in it for the long run. Like, and I have to be doing things that I know I'm gonna be doing. Like, not just like fucking like a year from now, but like even 5 years from now, or like 10 years from now. And I know what I've been doing all these fucking years, which is exactly what you see right now on the fucking screen, which is me working on my art, me working on my Nuzlocke. Oh yeah, no. Like I made like, you know, paid. Like I was making money doing NSFW stuff. Like yeah, there's like people that are in it for like, you know, the love of the game. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm not gonna, like, fucking lie to you, dude. Like, I was in it for the money. I was always in it for the money. And that might be a bit of, like, a hot take for, like, some people who, like, really, like, put their fucking ass cheeks into, like, what they do when it comes to, like, the NSFW VA stuff. But, like, you know, like, I stopped doing NSFW VAing because, like, the money was different. The money changed. You know, I always follow the fucking money, dude. And, you know, like, yeah, like, doing, like, sexy content was fun and all. Don't get me wrong. Like, and it's still fun. And I'll still do it from time to time. It's not like I'm a fucking prude or anything. Just look at my... Actually, why am I winking right now? Can I not wink? Can I... What's up with my... I fucking... I am eyes wide shut right now. There we go. Okay. I'm no longer eyes wide shut. Oh, I'm eyes wide shut again. Oh. Okay. Am I doing a wink again? What the fuck am I doing? There we go. Okay. I have fixed my eyes. Sorry, I didn't mean to give myself funny eyes. I'm sure that was very fucking distracting from the people who are not fucking looking at my tits while I was having funny eyes. Alright, well, it's a learning process, like I said. I always knew that, like, this shit wasn't gonna be perfect. Like, you know, everybody's gotta start somewhere when it comes to streaming, right? So, you know, I know that I'm gonna fuck up and I'm gonna make mistakes. And, you know, I'm not, like, actually, like, you know, naive, about, like, the indie scene. I know that, like, literally, like, over 90% of people fucking fail. Like, that's a real fucking number. Like, I'm not, like, I know, like, I don't know, like, I like to know what I'm getting myself into, I guess. Like, I like to, you know, do my, fucking research, I guess. It's the only thing that can, like, hold, like, my fucking attention these days, since I'm bored of everything else. I'm trying to draw my character's angry eyes. Yeah, I think I drew them too calm. I didn't draw them all fucked up. You know, like, that's why I really had to, like, you know, after I, like, fucking, like, consumed a bunch of, like, VTuber self-help videos, like, how to get started, like, advice, tips, and tricks. Like, I watched, like, a ton of those fucking videos at, like, fucking, like, 1.4 times speed, sometimes 1.3, but usually 1.4 times speed. And, you know, not 1.5, it has to be 1.4, because then it's too fast if it's 1.5. But 1.4 is, like, my fucking sweet spot. Like, but, like, at 1.4 times speed, when you're, like, watching, like, a fucking video, like, it really just, like, them motherfuckers, like, really be, like, starting to sound like, you know, like, they'll be, like, let me see if I can do the face. Like, that's what, like, these fucking, like, people, like, start to sound like to me when I'm, like, fucking, like, consuming more fucking... Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm not, like, accidentally playing, like, any copyrighted music, because I hear, like, a sultry woman's voice, like, singing to some jazz. Okay, thank God. It's... Oh, okay, I'm almost done with this Macroblank album. Hell yeah, Cash Money. I love Macroblank. If anybody ever wants to know what kind of music I'm playing at all times, it's always Macroblank. You can, like, look up, like, any fucking, like, Macroblank album, throw that shit on, and, like, be good. And then if you're like, I want to listen to more, he's, like, done, like, 5 bajillion, like, albums. He's the GOAT. And I even used his music in, like, my, my Japan trip videos, actually. Well, my Japan trip video, to be precise. I do have Japan trip videos, actually, like, on my private Instagram, actually. But yeah, you know, like, I did my research, you know, basically took the advice that, like, I felt like I really needed, because, like, there was also, like, other pieces of advice that I already kind of, like, felt like I applied, just through having good instincts, I guess, like, because there were, like, times when they would, like, be bringing up, like, things, this is what you should do, and then it would be, like, something I already did, and I'd be like, oh, good, well, that, checks that, box off the list. But yeah, you know, cause, like, again, like, I'm indie, so I can't be, like, fucking making corpo moves, like, you know, corpo VTubers, like, get, like, you know, the fucking big money to, like, be able to, like, branch into like things like music and like gaming and like whatever like they want their like third thing to be. Like say with like Shiori, for example. Like she's she does like deep dives. I actually kind of thought about that a little bit at one point. But then I thought to myself, oh, but you know, maybe while I'm drawing, I can like talk about the things that I've like looked into, like, you know, research that I've done, rather than like feeling like I have to like stick to like one topic. You know, like again, I really had to like fucking think this shit through. Like actually like really think about like what the fuck am I like doing? You see what I mean? It's really not like enough to like fucking like get up and like press record and like do whatever the fuck you think is gonna like fucking work. You really have to think to yourself like, wow, what the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck are you doing this? And can you keep fucking doing this for like however the fuck long you're gonna do it? And could you actually just keep doing it forever? I'm sure that's like something that like even fucking like Mori has had to like fucking ask herself at one point, which is probably why she like went on the record to like tell everybody, yeah, I could just fucking keep doing this shit forever. Because I bet the bitch could. Damn. Like, you know? It's no wonder like all the fucking Hololive girls respect her so much. They're like, yeah, that bitch is on her real shit. She says she can keep fucking doing that shit. And none of them seem to fucking doubt her. I sure as fuck don't. Like, I don't mean to like sound like as if I'm just like fucking glazing Maury's fucking taint for like the past fucking 5 minutes, but you gotta be like fucking realistic, dude. You gotta like fucking ask yourself, like, yeah, you can be like a fucking hater all you want. You just be like, I don't fuck with the bitch, but you know, can you just really just be like, you know, like this bitch doesn't like let up. She's still doing and making things. And that's why like when like one time when like Kiara like got up in front of everybody and was just like, I really like how down to earth Mori is. Like, I don't think that was like a fucking performance or anything like that. Like, not that they really are, just like, when I say performance, I mean like when they have to like, you know, still be corporate. You see what I mean? But like, you know, I felt that. Like, Kiara really said that shit. And Kiara works fucking hard as fuck. Kiara's not even in my Oshi and I'm like fucking saying that shit. Like, you know? But again, like, this is all like parasocial ramblings. Like, you know, these girls don't know me. And quite frankly, I don't know them. None of us do, actually. We don't know anything about the girls. We might think we do, but we don't. But it doesn't really matter. Because, like, I guess, there's kind of a beauty in, like, having, like, you know, experiences that only you get to, like, keep to yourself. You know, things that you can hold to your chest. But that being said, I still will open up like over time in my own way as I like talk about like my experiences of like the outside world, because you know the whole point of me being a Phantom Thief VTuber is that, you see, I am on the run from the cops, the fuzz, the pigs. So I am laying low in my bunker, where I am going to, you know, do streams and do things that I like until the dust settles. And I know, but you know, I don't always have to go back to a life of crime. Like, maybe I might like, you know, what I've got going on here, you know? I sure hope to, like, you know, turn my life around so this way I do not have to turn back to a life of crime. And that, you know, I can do, like, cool shit in my streams. Like, you know, drawing my Nuzlocke comic. Or, you know, rapping. Or, you know, playing video games that piss me off. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe play video games that I actually like for a fucking change. Like, I'm not even actually trying to play video games that piss me off. It just so happens that I just didn't know that Love in Deep Space would make me mad. I don't know. Like, it's supposed to be like the woman game. Yeah, it's better to be indie because more freedom, like Bao. She's voice acting, anime, singing songs, even doing NSFW. But last one is just for her enjoyment. You know, valid. I don't really like. I'm not like I how do I put this? Like, I engage with kind of like other VTubers like within moderation. But like, how long has Belle been doing NSFWVA? That's actually kind of because like, who the fuck was it? Was it Chai Lily or Belle that had like a Fansly or something? One of them had a Fansly, I swear to God. Like, but I don't know if they had like NSFWVA stuff on it. That's why I was like a little bit confused. But that's really cool. You know, I think like I have like a lot of good NSFW audios, and I want to rehaul my Patreon tiers to make it, to incentivize it, to like, you know, make it so that it's easier for people to get a hold of them. But I also like realize that I also can't like keep making like 100 more NSFW audios if I want to like have time to like, you know, rap and draw. Because, you know, rap is a skill that you gotta, like, work on. Like, in a kind of, like, you kind of have to have a bit of a different approach with, like, rap than you would with, like, singing, I think. And I don't know if I have enough time to really get into detail about all that, because then I don't want to, like, be, you know, like, fucking look at me. Do I look like that I should be, like, the fucking rap authority figure of things? Like, as much as I fucking love rap, like, I'm never gonna like fucking tell you, like, you know, like, who's like doing it the best. I could give you my opinion, but I can't like tell you who's like definitively who's doing it the best. There's like other people out there that are like way more fucking qualified to tell you that, but I will always give you my opinion. Hojo's. Oh, wait. No. I know what you're talking about. No. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I did listen to that fucking song. That song that you're talking about. Also, fair enough. Like, if you haven't, like, listened to rap since, like, high school, don't worry about it. I just love rap because, you know, I am, you know, from the Yay. I, like, told somebody, like, that, like, I was from the Bay, and, you know, my neighbor was like, "You mean the Yay?" And then, I don't know what the fuck came over me. I just answered back, and I was like, "Yeah, the Yay. Yeah, yeah, Don, 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 I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, oh, yeah, because, like, you haven't listened to rap since, like, high school, but, yeah, Hojo-sama, though. Like, what you were just, like, saying about, like, Bao's original with Hojo-sama. I actually listened to that song. I kind of like. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm picky with my music. I'm not gonna tell you if like the music is good or bad. I'm just gonna like. I'm picky, but like. I liked the vibes of Hojo-sama. I really, you know, I thought it was cute. Like, actually, I really did. Like, you know, I thought the song was cute. I like when she does her goofy laugh. Oh, I can't fucking do it. Oh, dear God, that was horrible. You know, fucking, I'm just gonna lean into, like, my really horrible impression. I sound like a chicken that's like smoked 30 cigarettes. Fucking, yeah, you see, that's why Bao had to do it and not me. You know, that's why I thought the song was cute. You know, you can, I guess, you know, people like, again, have very strong opinions about VTubers and stuff. And, you know, I definitely have my own opinions, but, you know, again, when I'm on stream, if I ever have, like, anything to say about, like, other fucking people, like, I don't really want to be, like, fucking coming after their, like, entire, like, family fucking bloodline or some fucking shit. Now, if you are watching my video and you are, like, listening to me, I think that you should keep doing NSFW VAing if you actually like it. And, you know, make more music. I don't think that's, like, a fucking controversial statement to make, to tell a VTuber to make more NSFW audios and more music. I mean, you know. But I guess if I had to, like, you know, fucking, like, give my 2 cents about, like, you know, NSFW like, VAing and, like, you know, making audios or, like, voice acting, like, you will have, I feel like, you know, if that shit can hold your attention, then, you know, go ahead. But, like, for me, 4.5 years was good enough for me. That's how long I felt like I could, like, you know, get my money and, you know, have this shit hold my attention until, like, I kind of just was like, alright, that's enough. But that's just me. I can only really speak for myself. You know, people, like, have their own reasons for, like, making the shit that they want to make, you know? Far be it for me to tell people how they should make things, or what they should make, actually, really, to be honest. Even, like, shit that I just fucking don't like. God, like, I would be here all fucking day if I was, like, talking about, like, shit that people make that, like, I just don't fuck with. I really just, like, fucking, like, you know, I'm like, eh. Why? I don't like that. But, you know, you just kind of have to just fucking, like, but, you know, it's still art, you know? Like, yeah, people are gonna, like, make shit you, like, don't fucking like, but it's still fucking art. So, like, you know, it has to, like, it's allowed to exist. You see what I mean? It has to exist. And before, like, any fucking weirdos come in, like, thinking that I'm, like, talking about, like, fucking, like, CSAM or whatever. Like, no. I was, like, talking about, like, when people, like, draw, like, you know, like, rage bait art. That's, like, the only way that I can, like, fucking describe it. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We've all seen it. It's literally, like, what defines, like, the art that, like, you see on, like, fucking Twitter anymore. It's, like 8 times out of 10, like, whenever you're, like, looking at art that, like, shows up on your TL, like, it's either, like, fucking porn or rage bait. Like, I swear to God, like, you know, nowadays to just, like, see art just for, like, the sake of, like, you know, actually, like, making a fucking statement nowadays is like trying to find a fucking needle in a haystack. By the way, fan art doesn't count. I'm not talking about fan art. Fan art is always good. You can draw as much of that as you want. But, like, there is, like, a point where, like, you know, if the only art you draw is, like, rage bait art, you will have to ask yourself one day, why the fuck do you even make anything at all? For, like, the bag? Or because you actually like the things that you make? I've been on the record, like, you know, saying this shit before. It's just like, if you like, if that's actually what you like, yes, actually, no, perfect example, actually, Shadman, Zix, that is exactly, like, what I'm talking about. Shadman is, like, the fucking, like, progenitor, or whatever the fuck that big word is, for, like, rage bait art. I don't see much rage bait art because I nuke everything I don't like, but no, like, stone toss rage bait. Yeah, okay, fuck. Alright, I'm glad that, like, I feel like my explanation is, like, not lost, like, you know, onto, like, people on, like, when I'm, like, trying to, like, fucking say. Like, alright, like, you know, it's not my favorite. Like, I don't hate rage bait art. Like, I don't feel so strongly about rage bait art that, like, every time I see it, it does, like, the thing that it, like, sets out to do, which is to, like, fucking piss me off. It's just, I'm like, maybe I'm getting, like, you know, like, how people say they get, like, fucking white fatigue, or, like, I don't want to say the other thing, but, like, I'm getting rage bait art fatigue. Like, that's what I feel like I'm getting right now. Like, I'm not mad that there's rage bait art. I'm getting tired of, like, fucking seeing so fucking much of it all the time. And I need to get better at, like, nuking that shit off my timeline, like you just said. Like, Zix, like, I don't know. I'm gonna figure that shit out. I feel really technology challenged a lot of the time. Like, the fact that I'm even having a 3D model, or, like, even having this stream, like, I feel like nothing fucking short of a miracle still. But, like, yeah. Just need to, like, fucking nuke that shit off my timeline, like you said. It's a skill issue that I haven't even fucking, like, put in, like, the right configurations and tags to just, like, really personalize my fucking social media experience, I guess. So I'm, like, trying to get, like, fucking, like, people to sort of, like, help me out. Like, you know, I'll, like, pay people and stuff, like, you know, with what little fucking money that I have right now, but... Yeah, like, so you block, you like, individually, like, block the people. I wonder if there's, like, a better way to do it, like, if you could just, like, block, like, entire, like, fucking tags. That's what, like, I was just thinking about. See what I mean? Because I feel like, you know, it gets, like, pretty exhausting having to, like, fucking, like, block people all the time when you could just, like, maybe block, like, key tags. No. Yeah, okay, I needed to zoom the fuck out. That's what was fucking me up. Damn, you got accounts in the thousands blocked. Shit. I don't even know how many fucking accounts I have blocked. I don't really go out of my way to be, like, fucking blocking people. Like... But I should. I should be a lot more liberal about blocking people. I guess it's because, like, I just have, like, such a fucking high threshold for, like, you know, things that, like, don't completely, like, fucking, like, piss me off. Although, I guess with the things that I've posted online, you know, I've made people think otherwise, but, who gives a fuck. Not like anybody's actually really paying attention that much. Unless anybody was really out for my fucking nutsack. I guess because I feel like when I block somebody, I want to feel like it really, like, that it, like, actually, like, that it meant that if I blocked somebody that, like, they really, like, fucked up. Like, really, really fucked up. Like, you know, I think I've only ever blocked, like, maybe 5 people. Like, aside from, like, randos who will, like, try to, like, fucking, send spam at me. Like, the only people I block are, like, people I can't fucking stand and, like, spam. Those are the only things I block. If I, like, see somebody with, like, a take that is, like, fucking dog shit, like, the most, like, dog shit, like, take that's ever been made, I don't usually block those people, but not because, like, I think, like, I'm, like, some sort of, like, holier than thou tolerant person that can just, like, tolerate any fucking bullshit that's, like, in front of me. It's because, like, I don't know, like, maybe because I feel like I've seen that shit, like, IRL, so I feel like if I can't escape the things that I already would have been experiencing IRL, like, what's really stopping, like, how's it gonna, like, affect my online space, really? Like, can't block real life, bitch. What the fuck am I even doing? Can't fucking draw for shit. Fuck me, man. Yeah, no, like, here's the thing, like, I'm not, like, afraid to talk about politics, but I'm gonna, like, avoid talking about politics unless, like, it's just one of those, like, okay, like, we need to talk about it situations, but, like, I don't think, like, not on the third stream, you know what I mean? Well, my third, like, stream on this, like, model. And also, like, I've actually been pretty, like, open about, like, my, stance, actually. My thoughts and feelings and, all that good shit, like, on my own socials. So I don't think it's really much of a mystery as to, like, what the fuck my stance is, actually. But I guess, like, if I'm, like, pressed enough about it, like, what the fuck is, like, my stance on fucking anything, like, I could just, like, summarize it right the fuck now. Like, my stance is, I care about people with special needs and disabilities. That's it. That's my whole fucking stance. I'm fucking serious. I've been on this fucking shit for, like my entire life. Like, decades. And one of these days I'll open up a little bit more about that. But, like, I try to, like, keep my shit simple. And that's not to say that I'm a fence sitter, because, remember, we talked about that earlier, if you were, like, here earlier, about, like, fucking fence sitting. Like, I'm not a fucking fence sitter, but, I think that all that really anybody is ever going to need to fucking know about me is that my political stance is anything that has to do with, benefiting people with special needs and disabilities. And then, I'm gonna be real. I don't actually want to elaborate any more than that. Because I'm gonna be real. I don't actually think you people really want to, like, go into the ins and outs and intricacies of, like, fucking, like, special needs and, like, advocacy and... Oops. That was my fucking... What the hell was even that? Did I have a fucking alarm for something? I don't even know what that alarm was for. Let me think for a sec. Oh, I distracted myself. I got that fucking autistic ADHD up my fucking ass. Oh god, I fucking forgot my train of thought. Oh, that's so stupid. I hate it when this happens. That was stupid. Lost my train of thought because I got immediately distracted. Doesn't matter, go. I guess, like, I could just, like, go back to talking about, what was it? Oh yeah, how I'm gonna be trying to set up my schedule going forward. Oh wait, no. I just remembered what it. Politics. Yeah, we were just fucking, like, yeah. My political stance is, advocating for people with special needs and disabilities, and how I could go into detail about it, but I am not going to elaborate because I don't know how many people are actually interested in that shit right now. And most people don't, like, usually want to, like, I don't know, listen about the struggles of disabled people. I mean, I'm sorry, like, I know that sounds really, like, shitty to say that. I mean, I give a fuck, but I mean, most of you people don't. I'm sorry. I know that sounds like I'm insulting you people, but I mean, alright, like, okay. If you are offended that I said that most people don't care about disabled people, then think about the disabled right now. Just do it. Like, think about them right now. And then if you can't, like, literally think of, like, anything else beyond, like, what I've just said, then you've just made my point. But anyways, I do want to talk about, what I have in store for, like, what kind of schedule I want to have. Because, like, I think, like, when I, like, did, like, the fucking 24-hour stream where I was, like, doing, like, variety stream hour of, like, 5 bajillion fucking things, like, there's, like, a lot of things that did, like, click for me, once I, like, fucking regained my goddamn sanity after, like, literally just fucking, like, suffering from all that shit. So, at first I was like, maybe 4 days a week, and I'm like, nah, that's like a fucking full-time corpo schedule. So I'm like, okay, fucking 3 days a week. I think, like, I have, like, actually, like, a fucking, like, mutual that, like, does 3 days a week, and he's got, like, fucking, like, over 10k followers on Twitch. Like, I don't even know if I don't even know if I can reach 100 followers on fucking Twitch, but I what was it? I wanna like rap and do art on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I want like Fridays to be kind of like gaming days for me, because I still want to like play games, because I think it's pretty funny when I like play a game and I'll have like, you know, no idea what the fuck I'm getting myself into, and then I think like my like blind reactions are pretty funny. So I think that's like worth like, you know, exploring a little bit more. And honestly, like, I know there are like people that maybe stick to like one or two niches to just like, you know, make their content a lot more like, what's the word I'm looking for, like streamlined and like consistent, especially so that, you know, you're not like fucking burning yourself out in the future. But I think those three things are gonna really like be my bread and butter. Oh yeah. Like somebody just like in chat reminded me of when I was like fucking ghosted IRL at Fanime, where they had Parkon with the fucking feet juice by a guy because I had said that I didn't even like make a controversial statement about like fucking Final Fantasy 14. I just said, oh, I heard a lot of people have said like, you know, hate the game or talk shit about the game, because I wasn't trying to like make it like a point of like a point of like the conversation, but at the time like bro wouldn't like fucking leave me alone, like, and I was tired of shit and I was trying to get to fucking Artist Alley, and like, look, like I don't want to like, you know, sound like I'm fucking bragging or something like that to like certain types of people that might, you know, be envious of the type of attention that I receive. But this isn't like the first time I've had like guys like wearing me fucking down when I'm like trying to fucking do anything or go anywhere, like, you know, like trying to like maintain my fucking attention to try to like make something fucking happen. And like, you know, I've gotten real fucking used to this fucking song and dance. So, you know, I try to like do everything that I can to like fucking like, you know, not be like fucking rude or like, you know, not like be a full-on asshole unless I need to, but to just sort of like kind of just asshole my way out of the situation so I don't have to like fucking waste my energy. Sorry if like that makes me sound unapproachable or something like that, because I'm actually not. Like I'm actually very approachable IRL. Like not unless I'm like, you know, walking through a bad neighborhood in the streets and then I gotta be me mugging and I'm like or farming, but it's like a whole fucking different thing. I get to go on another thing about that like next time. But right now I'm talking about the fact that and it was like fucking constant when I was like back in the Bay, dude. Like, you know, that was also like one of the reasons why, like, not the main reason, but one of the reasons why I felt like I had to like fucking leave, because like these motherfuckers would just like not get the fuck off my goddamn dick. And there would be times where I would just be fucking rude because I just couldn't like fucking like, I didn't like have the patience to deal with like whatever the fuck hot bullshit that I was being fucking subjected to. So I'd just like say like the most fucked up shit I could possibly think of, and then I just have to like fucking like, you know, take the hit when like, you know, I get like, you know, the inevitable disapproval that comes from a man that just has had, you know, been fucking rejected, I guess. God, the music that's playing in the background right now is like really fitting the mood for like the thing that I'm saying a little bit too much. I really just like actually listening to fucking Macroblank. This isn't like on purpose or anything like that. Thank you. Thank you for saying that I am attractive. I really appreciate it. I work on my appearance, actually. I may not, like, seem like I'm putting the most effort into my appearance because maybe I'm not always, like, wearing, like, fucking makeup or, like, the fanciest shit, but, like, I actually have a pretty, like, not strict, but a pretty consistent skincare routine that I really give a fuck about. Yeah, see, like, look, don't get me wrong. Like, I am not gonna, like, pretend that I haven't had a moment where, like, when I've been rejected, that I just did not fucking take it well. But I'm talking about when you're just, like, fucking doing a nanpa. Like, when you're just, like, fucking, like, cold open, like, in a fucking bar. Or, like, even in a fucking street. Like, I'm not talking about, like, you know, when you're trying to, like, you know, build up to, like, a connection or something. Then maybe shit doesn't, like, fucking pan out. You see what I mean? Like, that would have been so much fucking simpler if that's actually what I was fucking dealing with. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Like, I think I would, like, rather, like, that, like, I would just fucking, like, you know, have to deal with, like, the awkwardness of, like, politely rejecting somebody, like, you know, than fucking, like, having to deal with, like, the full-on fucking, like, borderline goddamn harassment that these fucking troglodytes go through on, like, a fucking regular basis when they decide that, you know, they're allowed to, like, feel the sunlight. Yeah, like, what you're, like, saying, like, fucking just like, hey, baby, you want some pics? It's like, some guys. Oh my god, it's kind of like, you know, like what all girls say, like, whenever, like, guys are always, like, fucking, like, sending their DICK pics, and it's just like, nobody wants to see that shit. Except for me, actually. I want to see that. I actually used to get paid, to do that. I used to get paid, ratings to do that, actually. And also sometimes I will ask for it from the right person. Bro, I don't even want to read that sentence. The fuck are you saying? No, dude, you can't. Like, now motherfuckers don't even be, like, sending, like, random dick pics to, like, girls anymore. They're just, like, showing them right on their fucking phone, like, IRL. The fuck? Like, or, what the fuck are we even doing here? Like, isn't that a crime? Like, isn't that, like, technically, like, indecent exposure or whatever? He got fired. He got fired from his job for doing that, like, fucking, yeah, because bro got fired because it was a crime. Like, the thing you told me, it's a crime. And I'm a phantom thief. I know all about crime. I'm literally, like, the crime expert. I feel like this face looks so bad. I'm gonna, like, actually crash out again because I actually think my art looks so fucking bad, but I'm trying so fucking hard. I'm trying so fucking hard. I'm trying so fucking hard. Okay, wait a second. Oh my fucking god. Okay, fucking, what am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I so bad at art? Oh yeah, right. Your workplace, like, yeah, you can't be having that at, like, fucking nursing. Yeah. Real shit. Thank you. I feel bad because, like, I don't want to, like, always be fucking crashing out and bitching all the time every time I, like, fucking stream. But, like, I'm fucking drawing art and I'm doing bad. Like, because, like, I don't, like, draw enough. So, like, I'm going through, like, skill rot. But, like, I'm trying to fix it. You see what I mean? Oh, fuck me, dude. It might be the fucking eyebrows going too crazy. Like, I think that's what it is. No. Fuck. No. Something is just not fucking working and I can't fucking put my finger on it. It's like, I know I'm just raw dogging, like, the fucking, like, sketches and I should have, like, drawn, like, more fucking, like, detailed sketches so that maybe I wouldn't be, like, fucking stuck here for, like, fucking 30 minutes, like, with my dick in my hand wondering what the fuck I'm doing with, like, my character's face. But it's just, like, if I try to, like, work on these sketches, like, any more than I already have for, like, the last 3 fucking long pages that I need to, like, fucking get done to finally be fucking done with this shit, I think I'm, like, gonna fucking, like, go back to cigarettes. And I can't do that because I just, like, I've been off like the pack for like over a month. I'm doing so fucking good. You know, like, that's why, like, I had to make sure that I quit cigarettes enough so that I could be, like, good to stream. Because what I used to do back when I still had a fucking PNG tuber is that, like, I always felt like this urge to go fucking smoke. Like, not even, like, weed, like, cigarettes. And it was actually fucking up with my ability to, like, stay in a stream for, like, long periods of time. It was actually really fucking embarrassing. Yo, what's good, Mito? Hey, hey, first time chatter. Hey, Mito, what's good? You just arrived just in time for me to just fucking, like, crash out about my art. I'm just fully, like, I'm going through all my emotions right now because I'm, like, trying to find the one where I smile. Like, I'm just fucking crashing out about my art. Yeah, I'm drawing my Nuzlocke comic. I'm just crashing out about my art because, you know, it's been a minute since I've, like, really drawn or, like, worked on, like, my fucking page. And I'm just like, wow, I'm, like, the worst artist to ever fucking exist. Why did I even make this shit in the fucking first place? No, I'm not. That's going too far. Like, but I'm just, like, fuck, dude. Just fucking shitting and crying over my art. I'll, like, swear in French, too, sometimes. So you'll definitely want to stick around for the stream. Because, like, I'll be crashing out, and then I'll, like, remember, like, some funny shit, like, that happened in, like, the outside world about, like, you know, my time in the bay. And then, like, I'll just be fucking up, like, right now. Like, I'm trying to draw his, like, fucking chinny chin chin. And I fucking, why do I suck? Why do I fucking suck at art? God, Jesus. Exactly, no. That's what, like, one of my, like, for, like, one of my buddies here was, like, saying, one of these, criminals was saying, yeah, I need to start calling you guys criminals. You guys are you're sluts and criminals, all of you. I already came up with a name for you guys, before I even, like, fucking debuted, actually. Like, because I was like, alright, I'm a phantom thief. So, what is my crew gonna be called? Yeah, you guys are criminals. All of you are filthy fucking criminals if you're associated with me. If you are on my stream right now, you are an accomplice. Sorry, you can't fucking get out of this, dude. If you are on my stream right now, you have just become my, accomplice in my crimes. So you can't leave now. You are stuck here. You're a criminal now. Or you could be a slut. I can only draw stick figures. You know, there's nothing wrong with a good stick figure. I personally enjoy a nice stick figure once in a while. I got the magic stick. Or, yeah, I wanna show you what you got. I hit you with the magic. No, I swear I'm not, like, making this up. Like, it's like, what's that one song? Like, no, I'm saying magic stick to, like, Missy Elliott, but I'm doing it to, like, the beat of 50 Cent's Candy Shop, so I, like, mixed up two things, because I'm like, no, I know I said a thing, but, wait, what happened to my music? Did my music die? The fuck? Excuse me? Nobody said that you could stop. Thank you. My tunes thought that they could make decisions for themselves, and I said, no, you keep going. I'm not done with my art yet. Anyways, welcome people that are coming in, or people that are still lurking, you know, just having a good time, watching, you know, listening to me, just go on my little yap sesh while I'm, like, fucking being bad at art. I'm gonna get better at, like, drawing while I stream, because I already kind of feel like I'm sort of, like, you know, getting a feeling for, like, how I can kind of, like, still, like, draw something that I think, like, I could, like, fucking tolerate with my eyeballs. And, like, not feel like I'm just going to burn the whole motherfucker down. I swear to God, if I don't finish this Nuzlocke by the end of the year, I'm gonna burn this whole bitch to the ground! Don't worry, guys, I'm fine. Just need... Oui, un petit peu, mais mon français c'est très mal parce que je ne pas pratique beaucoup. Tu sais? My French is, like, it sounds good, but I'm not fluent. Oh, Jesus Christ. My whole fucking place is shaking. I don't know if you guys can hear that outside. Those were the cops trying to find me. Those damn helicopters. They're always trying to look for me. You'll never find me. Stupid pigs. Doesn't matter how many fucking choppers you send out. I'm gonna be in my little hideout where nobody will be able to find me. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, pigs. Yeah. I hear your choppers. I actually hope my mic is not picking up on it. If you guys can hear, like, the fucking helicopters, actually let me know. Like, because then I'm gonna try to see if there's, like, anything I can fucking do about it. Like... Oh, yeah, Wakfu. Yeah, Wakfu's really fucking good. Wakfu is the GOAT. The GOAT anime. Like, you know, I think more people should be watching French animation, actually. Unironically. Like, people are sleeping on French animation. If you are not watching French animation right now, you are sleeping on it. Especially if you love, like, big tits, like my big fucking tits, and you like NSFW stuff, you need to be watching French animation, like, literally now. Okay, wait, no. I can figure... Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? I like clicked the wrong fucking thing. See, I just did that right there. I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, whenever I fuck up on something, I automatically, like, complain in French. I know maybe some people might find that, like, cute and endearing, but, like, the last thing I want people to think is that it's fucking forced or faked. Like, just because I'm, like, fucking French American or some shit. Yeah, that's right. Code Lyoko is French animation. Yeah, like, literally, if you watched Code Lyoko at any point, like, you have already been exposed to French animation. Ah, hell yeah. I used to fucking watch Code Lyoko back in the day, but I had to watch it in, like... I actually watched it in both English and French, because, I would watch it in English when I would be, like, back home. And then, like, whenever, I would be, like, visiting my family in France, then I would be watching Code Lyoko in French. I think that's why, like, even though I'm not, like, really super fluent in French, like, I think, like, I still have, like, a really good accent when I say French words. Like, you know, my French was good enough earlier that it made you guys, like... I don't think you guys can even tell that, like, my French is off or not. Only, like, a French speaker could, like, tell that, like, my French was actually fucked up. Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. Didn't, like, French animators work on Invincible? Like, what season, actually? Like, fucking... Did they work on all of it? Or did they only work on, like, certain seasons? Or, like, maybe they were outsourced for, like, certain episodes? Like... I haven't kept up with Invincible, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm actually, like, still on the fucking first season. Like, I've seen, like, what people have been talking about. Like, I know the comics, actually. Like, you know. I have, like, a lot of cape shit friends. And I, you know, dabble in cape shit myself once in a while. I mean, after all, I wouldn't be calling it cape shit if I didn't actually fuck with it. Okay. Okay, I think I've finally, like, fixed my fucking problem with this pose. God, that took so fucking long. That had no fucking reason to take as fucking long as it did. Nah, I fucked it up. Because I fucking did the thing where I, like, switched places with the fucking angle, and it looks wrong on one side again. They work on random parts in some of the trailers and stuff. They're really good. They also had a show. Oh yeah, I know about PP and the Super Fuck Friends. That's like my favorite shit. Oh, I love PP. You can say PP or PP. PP. Alors, j'adore de PP. Tu faire le PP avec moi? Qu'est-ce que tu fais aujourd'hui avec du PP? Excusez-moi, monsieur. Tu besoin de PP? J'arrive. J'arrive avec du PP. I just want to say PP as many times as I wanted to, like, with the French accent. I swear, like, if there's like actual French people like that heard anything that I said, like they know like most of the shit that I said was like fucking nonsense, but it sounds like super convincing to like non-French speakers. Like I have like the best like fake sounding French, dude. Like I'm so fucking sorry to like my real like French people, like real French speakers that like are like real French. Like I'm French American, like I'm trying my best. Like all the French people that I know think that I'm French enough to be French, but it really, I guess it depends on who you ask. No, man, you know, you know, if I could like, you know, have like my dream languages mastered, like, because for me, like the languages that I want to like fucking like, for me, my dream languages, like if I could like master like any language that I want, but I could only like pick like a few, right? I was only like limited to like a few languages. I couldn't like have all of them, right? I think I would want that my languages to be Arabic, Japanese, French, and then like there would probably like, and if I could like maybe, let's say I could only like pick 5 languages, right? I already know that French, Arabic, and Japanese are on that list, and then like I could have like 2 freebie languages. Oh fuck, are you serious? You're from Japan, Mito? That's fucking cool. I would love to hear more about that a little bit. Like, you know, I just like had a friend that like moved to Japan recently, and I'm looking forward to like visiting her soon in September for my Japan trip. I would just like Japanese and Mandarin. I mix it in sentences by accident. Do you have like a regional accent? Like, you don't have to tell me exactly where you're from, but you know, I love hearing about accents. Oh, you were born in the country. Japanese sounds horrible, but it's embarrassing. Well, you know, that's okay if you don't like feel like you're fluent or anything. I feel like I've got like the same problem too, but like, when you say Japanese words, can like, other Japanese people hear your accent at all? Oh yeah, okay. Even living in the States, so you're losing it, but you know, yeah, that, I think, you know, languages are different for everyone, you know. You can either keep it or you lose it over time, depending on like how your memory works. You know, it's not the same for everybody, right? Oh, well, that's good. Like, you know, hey man, even if you're not like fluent in Japanese, at least like you retained your accent, you know, of like the place that you're from. And, you know, I think that counts for a lot, man. You know, even if it's a country accent, because I know how it is. I know like people like in the countryside in Japan, like they'll like go to like cities like Tokyo, exactly, and then they'll be like, the fuck did you just say, right? Like, exactly. Yeah, no, it is exactly like that with the Parisian accent, because when I speak French, I have the Parisian accent. You know, I have the fancy bitch accent, actually, like, you know, which is funny, because when I speak English, I fucking sound like this. Like, you know, I don't even know what the fuck this accent is. I'm gonna be real. I kind of sound like I'm doing like an appropriated accent, and it makes me really self-conscious, I'm not gonna lie. I really hate the idea that people could possibly think that like I would talk this way, because I'm like, trying to be something that I'm not. Sure, if anything if I learned anything different, I would still sound deep south. Even some country folk don't understand me, yeah. Yeah, but like, yeah, like, my Parisian accent is like the equivalent of like a British accent to like people in like different parts of like the country. Whereas like, say like you get like somebody from like Marseille, like somebody from Marseille would like basically be like the equivalent of like having like a, you know, I'm sure like people from that part would probably hate it if I put it this way, but like it really is kind of like a equivalent of a southern accent actually, like an American southern accent actually. And it's not just like me saying that. I think my mom has said that actually. Like, people from, like, the South are, like, you know, known for being very, like, proud of, like, their wine, you know, their cheese, you know. Very, like, outgoing people. You know, they're not fucking around. But those are, like, just the stereotypes, you know. But, you know, God, what am I gonna get canceled for this time? My fucking hot take about French people from the South? Yeah, that would make my fucking day. You guys don't even want to know what happened during, like, my fucking 24-hour debut stream when I, you know, fucked up royally on something. Alright, Mito, thank you for hanging out, bro. You do your thing on your socials, man. I know I need to get my daily scroll in the day. You have a good one, man. Or are you just going straight to Twitter to, like... Oh, you're joking? Oh, I thought you were actually totally leaving. I was gonna be like, yeah, bro, go back to that hell site. The fires from which you came, foul beast! Sorry. Oh yeah, you're gonna fake cancel. Yeah, just fucking fake cancel me. This fucking bitch, needy girl overdose looking bitch on her fucking bullshit about fucking French people, saying that them motherfuckers from Marseille are. Oh, hold on, I gotta say it with the right accent. Them motherfuckers from Marseille. I gotta do like the fucking code switch. You know, be on their shit about wine, cheese. I think they're better than everybody. Make better shit than everybody. Okay, but low-key, like, Parisians actually think that too. Oh my god, no. No, alright. Now, if, like, I have, like, if, like, there are, like, Parisians that, like, don't fuck with what I've said, like, you know, then you... Look, I get it. Because, alright, the thing about Parisians is because, like, they have, they get, like, they catch the same shit that, like, people from Tokyo do, right? You know, like, people are always, like, talking about, like, how people in Tokyo, they're, like, unfriendly and stuff, right? But that's because, like, people in Tokyo, like, are trying to, like, fucking go to work, right? So they don't want to, like, fucking stop and, like, fucking, like, help give you fucking directions or some shit. Especially because their culture is just, like, not really, like... Okay, when I say culture, I'm, like, saying, like, I'm talking about Tokyo specifically. Just fucking Tokyo. Yeah, like, I'm not talking about anywhere else in Japan except for, like, fucking Tokyo. Like, literally Tokyo has the same problem, like, Paris does. But, like, for some reason, like, when people... Like... People just expect it from French people, like, to be fucking rude. But, like, when, like, people, like, fucking complain about, like, you know, people in Tokyo just, like, not being friendly, they're just like, they're just like, this fucking Japanese people, you know, they just don't, they're introverted and antisocial and don't want to fucking... By the way, that's, like, not fucking true. Like, none of that fucking shit is fucking true. I've been to Japan 3 times, and people fucking... were perfectly friendly to me and actually wanted to speak to me. Just, again, like, outside of Tokyo. You get it, you know, you're actually from fucking Japan. Like, I could be saying all this shit, but you actually, like, know more than me. Like... Actually, somehow I think, like, you know, just going on, like, full on, like, yap sessions actually finally making me like fucking get into my groove with my art. See, you know, I just gotta get good. Just gotta fucking get good, dude. At like, you know, drawing and yapping at the same time. I already feel like I'm getting better. I'm also working up a fucking appetite. And it's actually lunchtime. Ooh. But I'm late. I was late to my own stream. I actually wanted to stream at 9. But I just was like fucking 30 minutes late. Well, it's okay though. Because what I might do is like, I'm gonna like have a lunch break, right? And then, you know, kind of like really like make sure like I get that Discord, that public Discord going so that you guys can be able to join it. Actually, maybe I might like, no, I don't have like emoji like roles set up yet. I was about to be like, oh, what if I just like, you know, gave people like the fucking link like right now, but yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. I'll get the link right now. Let me just like quickly just go fish it out, and I can just like throw it in there for you guys if you just want to like hop in there. Oops, hold on. Gotta get like the link correctly. Copy. Invite to server. Edit link. Invite. Expire after. Never. No limit. Generate new link. Got it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so, I'm still figuring out, like, I'm still kind of, like, configuring the roles and stuff right now. But, you know, there is the server. Maybe I'm gonna have to find, yeah, I'm gonna pin this, actually. Something went wrong. The fuck? Won't let me pin it? Uh-oh, the choppers are back. Those pics will never those coppers will never catch me alive. Alright, it's not letting me pin it. Ah, that's silly. Fucking gotta get good at this shit. Gotta like fucking like gotta get better at like fucking like using the mod tools on Twitch, but you know, it's okay. It's like I keep saying over and over again, it's a learning process. But you know, I guess, you know, with that being said, like yeah, just a bit of like a recap, just for like new people that are coming in. I'm working on my Nuzlocke, and so far I have talked about how I want to sort of like really like streamline my streaming schedule, like, you know, make it like 3 times a week, maybe sometimes 4, because I did plan for like 4 days, but I'm gonna actually stick to 3 days because I actually think, like, you know, again, I am not a corpo, I am just indie, but you know, I want to, you know, I'm long and I'm strong and I'm about to get the friction on. I'm built for longevity. I'm gonna get you like I'm gonna get you all pretty when I'm acting silly. Like like I got 550. What did I need 550? I don't know. Got 250. Got 350, 250. I need to shut the fuck up sometimes. Like, okay, in my defense, like, I've been hearing that 250 joke, like, ever since Dave Chappelle. Like, or no, tree fitty. I like the ears and the eyebrows. Thank you, man. I get canceled for making a tree fitty joke. You got tree fitty? Never been asked for tree fitty on the street. It's different when it happens, you know? Tree Fitty is from South Park and the Loch Ness Monster. Tree Fitty. The South Park and the Loch... Is it like a zip code, actually? Wait. Is Tree Fitty a zip code? I'm gonna, like, fucking lose my mind if it is. Okay. Fucking... Okay, I need to, like, actually zoom the fuck out. Alright. Actually, yeah. That's what I need to do. Oh, the Loch Ness Monster was asking for Tree Fitty. Wait, are you guys like referencing something else from like what I'm referencing from? Because when I'm talking about Tree Fitty, I'm like thinking about like a Dave Chappelle skit. Like, what does the Loch Ness Monster have to do with Tree Fitty? Oh, I feel like such a fucking boomer. Oh, it's from South Park. That's fucking funny as fuck. How do I not know about this? Oh, that's also old. Well then, I'm fake as fuck. I'm fake as fuck that I didn't even know that. I knew about Tree Fitty from like, or am I making shit up? Am I imagining that I thought that I saw the Tree Fitty joke from like a Dave Chappelle skit, but actually South Park did it? Boomer streamer in chat hours. Real shit. That's what I'm here for. Because I am 30 or 40 years old. I do not have time for this shit. That is the age of my my VTuber model, by the way. For those of you who are new here, I am actually just 34 years old. I'm gonna be 35 in September though. So I am 30 or 40 years old technically if you think about it. I could be 30 or 40 years old. You know? Actually, when people look at me, they don't even think I'm in my 30s. They keep like saying like, wow, you look like you're in your 20s, or that you look like you're 25 years old, which is really, I love that. Like, I'm so like fucking lucky that like I can like, you know, get like fucking like millennial youth privilege or whatever. But I actually think that the reason why I look young is not just, I guess, because of like fucking genetics or whatever, but because I actually like really give a fuck about my skincare routine. 30 gang, 30 gang, 30 gang, that's right, that's right. Crime boss self-care, exactly. You're all criminals. You're all fucking filthy criminals. Criminals that are sick of bullshit. Seen too much injustice in the world. Now we gotta take, you know, we gotta take matters into our own hands, even if that makes us sluts and criminals. That's why you're all fucking sluts and criminals, okay? If you don't want to be a criminal, don't worry about it. That just makes you a fucking slut. You're a slut because you came here for my big tits, right? Or did you just come here because you like me? You think I've got a big fucking personality. You think my personality is as big as my fucking tits. Exactly. Yeah, the answer is always yes. You don't have to be specific, you just have to say yes. I will be wrapping up my stream pretty soon though. Because let's see, I've been going, I want to say I've been going for like about, yeah, like 2.5 hours. That's not bad at all. I know that's not exactly like the longest stream, but I mean, like I said, I'm getting pretty hungry. And you know, because I'm, you know, as you know, I am from the Bay, but I am still on the West Coast, because West Coast, best coast, baby. Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna get my food. I'm gonna get my food in like, I'm gonna give it like maybe 15 more minutes actually. Yeah, I'm gonna, because I want to see if I can like get my character's hair a little bit figured out. I will say that like I do like still draw slower when I stream, but like at least like I'm still drawing at all, and that's still like better than nothing. I would rather be like, you know, doing something to like break out of my art block by like, you know, holding myself accountable to like these drawing streams and like not drawing at all, like, telling myself, oh, I'm gonna, like, do it on my own time, and then I fucking don't. I guess, like, you know, I used to have, like, a much, like, more efficient line art style for this, like, before, when I actually, like, made one to try to, like, make these pages go faster. Quel dommage! I don't actually even know if French people say that. It just felt like the right thing to say. If I could just have, like, more French friends to talk to. I used to, back home. Oh, shit. Sorry. I just realized, my face stopped fucking moving for a second. My bad. Don't worry, that will never happen again. My face will always be moving, along with my tits. Yeah, if you were here last time for my drawing stream, I had a big fucking tablet covering my tips. Tits. Can I get tips for my titties? Good sir. That wasn't a request. Fuck, what was I even saying? Like, forgot my own bit. It's okay. Yeah, move that tablet out of the way. Yeah, you wanna know what I did last time? Here, I'm gonna show you what I did last time, because I was, like, doing a bit. Yeah, that's right. I was talking about a bit about my tits, but then I accidentally said tips, and then I was like, give me tips for my tits, but I actually don't give a shit about that. Yeah, okay. Watch this. Alright, hold on. Gonna, like, find this fucking prop. Yeah, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this shit. Yeah, you wanna know what was in front of my tits before? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Yeah. There. This. Like, okay, no. But it didn't even, like, look like that. Like, I had, like, the prop, like, higher to my tit. Like, hold on. Let me see if I can, like, fucking, like, yeah, hold on. Like, no, wait. Actually, let me fix that. Sorry, I had to Control Z myself. Fucking, like, yeah, I did like this, where I, like, fucking raised it up like this. And I was just like, guys, no, you don't understand. This is like my tablet. I need to draw on my tablet. I know you can't see my tits, but you know, I need my tablet to draw. Yeah, see, exactly. Yeah, see, nobody wants to fucking see that shit. Nobody wants that fucking, oh, no, I got rid of myself. Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to get rid of the one thing that people fucking came here for. Hold on. Don't worry, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I know. I'm sorry. I said I would never cover up my tits again, and then I did it again. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Don't. It's okay, guys. Don't go anywhere. See, my tits are back. It's like they never left. Don't worry. Don't worry. That was just a joke. It was just a joke. Don't worry. It's fine. See, they're right here. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I know that was really scary for people. I know, like, nobody wanted to see, like, you know, anything covering these fucking fat mommy milker flopping, like, fucking milk factory, like, fucking could feed an entire village titties. Yeah, so but don't worry, that was, like, the only time and the last time that I was gonna do that. And then, like, when I just, like, pulled it back up, just to, like, show you what it looked like to, like, new people. It was a bit, though. Like, I like, had that, like, shit, like, covering my tits for, like, a good, like, 2 hours. No, not even, like, no, like, an hour and a half, actually. But, like, you know, it was a good bit, though. At least, like, you know, it was a good bit for me. Sometimes, you know, you gotta, like, make your own entertainment. You thought I got nuked by Twitch when I did that? No, that was so funny when you, like, showed up and said that. Nah, that was such, like, a perfect, like, segue into my bit. When I was like, no, I didn't get nuked by Twitch. No, everything's fine. I just need my tablet. No, you don't understand. I need my tablet to draw. I know it's covering my titties. Okay. That strand of hair is, I like that, what I did there. That was kind of by accident. Sometimes art is like an accident, dude. Like, something, you'll do something, and then it's just like, I didn't mean to do that, but it's working. so fucking over this shit. I'm so fucking over, like, drawing hair. Like, his hair, specifically. Like, it's fucking slick back, like, Drago-looking ass bitch. Ugh. Ivan Drago-looking bitch. That's his name, right? Yeah, I've heard that Twitch does not fuck with VTubers. But I actually made sure that you know, actually there was even a point where, like, I think, like, my partner in crime was like, are you sure, like, your titties are gonna be fine for Twitch? Like, you know, they're really big for your model. Not that you, like, didn't like, not that, like, anybody was, like, disapproving. Like, nobody was disapproving of my model. Nobody, just, like, people didn't want to see, like, my hard work just go down the toilet just because of, like, something stupid like fucking censorship. But yeah, actually maybe this might actually be a pretty good time for me to, like, show off my model a little bit more, since I didn't really do it that much during my 24-hour debut stream. I guess, like, for now, like, since I'm pretty much actually wrapping up, I can just, you know, I'll call it a day right here with, like, what I've been able to do with the page so far, I guess. Like, let me actually... I don't know, man. I'm kind of, like, a little unsatisfied, like... Oh, pizza. Alright. Yeah, that's a little bit better. There we go. Oh, putain! Oh, mais... Qu'est-ce qui... I'm sorry, I need to fucking, like, think about this, like, right fucking now. Oh, fuck me, dude. No. I did not make the 3D model myself. I designed my model. The art that you see on my model right now, this is my fucking design. Yes. I did not make my model. My friend made my model. I'm very fucking grateful and happy that my friend, like, made me, like, such a Giga Chad model. And I'm going to use it for probably, like, forever. Like, humanly, for as long as humanly fucking possible, I guess. Until, like, I don't know, I get isekai'd into another thing, maybe. Who knows? I don't fucking know what's gonna happen. But, like, if I do get isekai'd, I would hope that, like, I, like, maybe get to keep my big fat titties, maybe? You know? Doesn't really matter that much, what happens to my appearance, I guess. Unless, you know, I have big titties. Yes. Oh, right, what was I doing? Right, I was gonna, like, show off my fucking model, but then I, like, got really deeply dissatisfied with, like, what I was doing with, like, my fucking character's face. So then I had to just fucking, like, run it back. Fuck me, dude. At least I fucking got something figured out with the goddamn hair. But I guess I can't, like, fucking, like, figure out what to do with my character's fucking chin. Because of, like, the fucking angle that I've, like, drawn it at. God. Being a fucking comic, like, a webtoon artist these days is such fucking garbage. It's not. If you want to make a comic, you should definitely make a comic. Don't let me be the one to tell you what to do, but fuck. This shit's fucking hard, dude. Yeah, give him the Giga Chad chin. Like the fucking, like, Sigma male chin. like, fucking, like, what? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna, like, do a whole layer for this. Like, alright, hold on. Basically, wait, hold on. Like, actually, hold on. We're gonna, like, do something here. Alright. Let me just fucking, like, make that its own, like, fucking layer. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Nah. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on. Okay. And then gonna fucking delete that shit. And there we go. Alright. We're gonna give him a big fucking Giga Chad chin, alright? I give the people what they want. Here. We're gonna redesign my character right now. We're gonna make him look. We're gonna give him a chin that only alpha males have. Big fucking, like, big Giga Chad chin. Fucking, like, we're gonna make sure he's got, like, the fucking, like, facial hair too. Cause, you know, this is what real men look like. If you don't look like this, get out of my fucking DMs. Yeah, that's right. That's what Giga Chad looks like. Oh, and you know, because he's a Giga Chad, he's gonna, like, have, like, big fucking, like, built, like, shit brick house abs. You don't understand. Like, I love drawing abs, so I could, like, do this shit in seconds. Watch. Big fucking, like, I'm gonna, like, give him as many abs as I possibly can. I'm just gonna keep drawing abs until I run out of rooms for abs, actually. Watch. Okay, we're gonna count, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 5. 6. 7. Oh, that's your beard? I was like fully like, I was like roasting my character for having like the beard and you're just like, yeah, I got a big too. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's like count. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't fucking come into my DMs unless you have a 14 pack. I don't want to look at your no parts. I don't want to see your shit. I don't want to know what kind of shit you got in the bank if you don't got no fucking 14 pack. All right? You hear me? Oh, and then on top of that, especially don't fucking talk to me if you don't got one of these. Actually, no, I can't do that. That's not allowed on Twitch, okay? No. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything, okay? Shut up. If you fucking leave my stream and you fucking tell anybody what I fucking did here, I'm gonna fucking find you and I'm gonna murder your family! Anyways. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. God, this guy, like, fucking, like, looks like, you know, he looks like if you give him like the Giga Chad chin with like the fucking like facial hair, like with like the slicked back hair, he looks like every single fucking like cannon fodder anime villain in every fucking isekai you've ever seen, if you think about it. Like he looks like the kind of guy that would be like running like whatever like the equivalent of like slavery in like that isekai would be, and like he would like sell you like a girl probably, and then he'd just be like, this girl is worthless, nobody fucking wants her, I will give you to her for a single potato chip. Okay, I'm done with this bit. Like, I'm gonna get rid of this fucking shit. Imagine being called fodder. That's okay now. Don't worry. He's fixing that. Don't worry. If you have this type of facial hair, as long as you don't get like, as long as you don't like snatch your shit back, like lay on the fucking like hair gel on too thick, looking like you're about to like show up on The Apprentice, then you're gonna be fine. It's okay to have scruffy facial hair. I actually like scruffy facial hair. Okay, I gotta... Excuse me. I still have the same problem as I did last time, though. Like, I really do have to figure out the chin thing. Okay, I have like fucking like 3 minutes to figure out the chin thing. And then there's like my hard cutoff point for like just bashing my head against the wall trying to like get anything figured out with, like, my fucking... excuse me, my art. Okay. Gonna be really quiet for a second so I can, like, really focus. Yeah, and the music also sounds very, like mysterious, like, focused music, like you're solving a crime. Like an unsolved crime. Like some true crime shit. Nobody has ever been able to solve this murder in like 10 years. Only you can do it. You are the main character of your show. You're the main character of your life. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just like saying fucking words. Sometimes I just be like fucking saying shit coming out of my fucking ass. You got gray hairs in your beard. It's around my mouth to shave most of them. I don't know if I really, like... I like the salt and pepper look. Like... on everybody, actually. Not even just, like, men. I actually like it on women, too. I think it adds character, actually. I don't even, like, associate it with, like, getting old, really. I think it's like seasoning, right? Salt and pepper. It's seasoning, you know? I mean, then again, I am, like, pretty much, like, you know, I've been, like, an old man fucker for as long as I could remember, so maybe I'm a little bit biased on my take. Kind of like Jason Todd looking from Batman. Oh, okay. Got it from my grandma. She got hit with it at 18 and got hit with it at 30. Damn, you got me, like, remembering that really, like, fucking good-ass episode of Death Battle when they had, like, live action fighting shit. It was, like, the craziest shit that I've ever seen. It was, like, so fucking high production, and they got, like, it was, like, what was it? It was, like, Red Hood versus fucking Winter Soldier, I think, right? I swear to God, that's what it was. Nah, yeah, that shit was fucking Kino. Like, if you haven't seen that shit yet, like, even if you don't, like, fucking, like, give a fuck about, like, even if you don't like power scaling or, like, whatever, like, you should just watch that episode anyways, just for, like, the live action. It was, like, fucking, like, peak. Like, you're missing out on peak if you're not watching that shit because you don't like power scaling. I'm kind of, like, sort of, like, I'm not obsessed with power scaling myself, but, I mean, I like numbers. I like it when big number does something interesting. Scratches my little tism brain the way that I like it. Ah. Okay, I think I've almost unfucked my problem, like, in a way that I can, like, fucking, like, be like, okay, this is fine. I can, like, fucking be cool and, like, end the stream in a good place so I can, like, fucking, like, have my lunch, you know what I mean? Okay. Almost. I feel it at the tip of my fucking tongue. I'm just so fucking close. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think... Alright. I think I know what I need to... Nah, maybe if I just got rid of that shit altogether. Nah. Okay, just gonna... maybe if I, like, snatch that shit a little bit lower, that might... Maybe Maybe I need a transform tool this shit, actually. I don't usually do this, but... Okay, wait a second. I need, like, the mesh, I think. Mesh transformation. No, like... Ah, putain. Alright, mesh transformation. Yeah. Okay. No. I was close, though. There we are. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're getting warmer. Sonic or Cell or the Eggman one. Oh, you're talking about like the other Death Battle episodes. Yeah, no. Death Battle really used to be my fucking shit, dude. I used to watch a fuckload of it. Not so much anymore. But you know, if something like catches my interest, I might like, you know, sit down and fucking like be like, ooh, that's how much force it takes to destroy this one thing or something. And after all, I do have a master's in science, a type of science, that is. As to what that science is, you will have to figure it out. Or I'll mention it. I'll talk about the type of science I do every so now and then. No, I made it worse. Putain de merde, c'est pas vrai! Oh, putain. Okay, wait. No, maybe that was working. Oh, putain, putain, putain. Recommending some death battles? Oh, yeah. Best battles that I could recommend. Yeah, there was like that Sonic one with the Flash versus Sonic, right? That's a good one, actually. So if you were already thinking about watching that, you should watch that. I do like the expression a little bit more now, but I'm back at the same problem with the chin thing. Okay, but maybe because I fixed the mouth thing, I might be able to fix the chin thing. But I am actually like sort of like reverting back to more of the sketchy line art style that I think I originally used for this comic that could probably just speed up the fucking process of like drawing this fucking page if I was just drawing this shit on my own time instead of just kind of like feeling a little bit like scatterbrained. Pizza. Why am I so fucking bad at art? Okay. So fucking locked in right now because I want to like fucking get this shit good. Okay, alright. I think I'm actually like starting to get an idea of like where I fucking went wrong actually. Okay. It's the hair. The hair, right? The fucking... If I could find any of my fucking layers. Thanks. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I don't fucking hate this. So if I merge those layers together, and then if I just what did I just fucking merge? Okay. Maybe like right here. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, you're all good, man. I'm about to like wrap up my stream. Like I know I just said that like literally like fucking 30 minutes ago, but I'm actually like I mean it this time. Like I'm pretty much like just about to like get to a place where I'm gonna leave off. So thank you for coming by, man. You have a good one. I'll try to, you know, like I said, I really do plan to have like more of like a stream, like a consistent like sort of streamlined schedule for everybody, so they, you know, it's easy for everybody to be able to like know what's happening. Yeah, okay, you know what, I'm gonna leave it at this. Like I know like if I keep like fucking doing this, like I'm just gonna fucking where's my yeah, no, I'm capable of just, like, keeping this bitch going, like, for however the fuck long that I need to, like, keep this bitch going. So, yeah. Let me just, like, 100% make sure that I think I've, like, yeah, I think I know how to clean this up, like, when I'm, like, doing this shit on my own time, so I'm just gonna do. Hey, I'm back. Hey, let me just move myself to the center a little bit. Just this way I can be able to, like, get a good, like, look at you guys so that, you know, we can get, like, up close and fucking personal. Hey. 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 You having Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have my arm clipped through the fucking chat box. Yeah. Hey. Yup. Oh yeah, I don't think I even showed you guys, like, right, let me, like, try to do, like, more of, like, a real, like, fucking model, like, fucking display, like, whatever fucking big, like, more, like, experienced, like, people with, like, this shit do. Alright, hold on. Let me just make sure I can, like, actually move myself. Yeah, okay. Whoop. Oh, I actually can't move myself anymore, then. Yeah, no, I think this was, like, a thing, like, unless I have, like, an environment that I'm, like, interacting with, like, I don't think I can get myself to. Oh, oops. Full screen myself for a sec. Don't want that. There we go. Yeah, so, as you can see, these are my girder belts. Oh, and sometimes, aren't the ones up top supposed to be yellow, actually? Where did they go? That's not right. That shouldn't be happening. There should be yellow on my top thingies. But, like, they are on my bottom thingies. That didn't happen before. I don't know if that's something to do with Warudo. But I can show you guys, like, my back. Yeah, check it out. I got wings on my back. I got the wind on my back. Wings on my back. Yeah. What kind of, angel theme would I have if I didn't, like, have the wings on my back, right? And you can also get, like, a... What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? You better not be looking. I don't know what you're looking at, but you better not be looking, whatever it is. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You better not be looking at my big fat dump truck ass. I swear to God, I will kill your family. Oh yeah, and also, you know, I just really like this angle right here. Like, you know, makes really just looking at, you know, from down there, and I'm just like, bottom. I diagnose you with bottom. You are... What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? You better stop. Whatever you're doing. Nope. Wait, where did you go? I can't see you. Where did you go? Fuck you. Get your bitch ass back over here. You think you're better than me? You think just because I can't see you over my big fat fucking tits that you're better than me? I'll kill you. I'll kill your whole family. Where'd you go? Bitch, get over here. But oh, there you are. Bitch. Alright, oh, actually, wait, I wonder if I can actually, you can't really see this very well. I'm gonna try, but, like, you can, because I'm not, like, I can't, like, get, like, the full view, like, to, like, fucking, okay, but you can, like, see, like, the bee thing, like, the fucking, the heels, the bee marks on my heels. I'm gonna put them stinger steppers on ya, bitch ass. Yeah, I got them stilettos. I'll fucking pierce my bee heels right through your goddamn skull. I'll make you see God. You're gonna go to bee heaven. I'm gonna tell bee God that I sent you. Alright, I'm actually stalling. Alright. Okay, alright, I think this, good job. Good job me for, sticking to, like, working on my fucking Nuzlocke for as long as I have. It's been over 3 hours. I really need to actually, like, eat real food. So, you know, I hope you guys have also had to eat, I hope you had, real food in your lunch, if you already had lunch. It is lunchtime for me right now. On the best coast, West Coast, baby. Bah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, good shit, y'all. Alright, well, y'all have a good one. Oh, wait. Sorry. I lost my expressions again because my phone keeps telling me that the phone that I'm using to make my shit move, telling me that I'm gonna die. I have, like, a dedicated phone for that now. Alright, let's fucking go. Let's peace out. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Bye.